Yeah, I see what we did here. My bad. So this is great. Now, how do I steer and play MSF at the same time? All right, you heard it here first, people. Even Relo's giving us the scoop. We now know
pride,
the
you
next
sexy
3
bastard.
characters that
Wow,
are coming to
1
Marvel
year.
Strike Force, and I'm totally
Wanna
down
dance?
for it. These Latinos definitely
Nice
need
dance?
to be in the game. Greg, what are you doing? Hey, Greg, come back, bro. Look, I fucked up the game.
Guess who's number 1 again? One pride! Fucking one pride! One pride, you sexy bastard, and then there's Sledge. Whoop whoop. Got some legends in the house. What's happening, people? No more treats for you, bro. Go away. What the hell's wrong with you? Stop leaving us. Leave me alone. It is our 1 year anniversary with my alliance mate, One Pride. That sexy bastard. He's been so good to me, and I will keep being good to him. I see if he wanted a dance or two, I could give him a dance. Can't particularly see who it would be, but, you know. He would, hopefully he would enjoy it. Maybe he wants Thanos. I think he wants Thanos. But, hey, we got a good show for you today. Crucible wasn't too bad. We went 2-1. I got fucked over by Superior 6. Seems plausible. However, we got OG Diamond Dave here for the hot seat. So if you're looking to have some fun. Oh, you're cheap and easy. Ooh. So what you're saying is I don't even have to give you dessert to get everything. I think this might work. I think I got something good. Oh. Remember something. Remember one thing. We're whore makers. We're never the horse. Never. Never. Ah! He's coming. He's on the way. We're just getting everybody in here. We're just getting everything situated. Making sure everybody's around. Let's get hit with a planet. But welcome in, everybody. We're going to have some fun with OG Dave. I am always saving my energy. There is a shitload of energy here. So, 3-0 in CC your second week in a row? What league are you in? Please let me know. What league are you in and what are you going up against, One Pride? What's happening with that? Let's move over. I might be saving up energy. I might be. Or that number is just completely a fabrication. Who knows? Let's see. Let's click on it. Nope, it's not a fabrication. It is 17,000. Almost a diamond 2, hoping to be. Yeah, well, but then again, when you get into diamond 3, they're going to kick your ass right back down to diamond 2, which is just like, okay, I guess that works. Thanks, guys. I worked my ass off to get here, and now I got to do it again. So, it is what it is, but, I mean, there's nothing really we could do about it. We could just be happy we're here. Basically, you got 2 weeks. So 2 weeks, if you just keep doing good, you'll be able to get the hell out of there. So, gotta get the grind. You gotta hit the grind. All right, I am messaging Diamond Dave so I could give him a phone call. Let's see here. I'm gonna get everything set up correctly so that way we got it. Dude, that Superior 6 at Crucible slapped the hell out of me. I was like, God damn. Even the... I should have sacked it and then went for it. I am going for 96, so if you do have some math skills, that number there, plus what I got over there, I'll get to 96. Now, I'm only going at like 3,000 or 4,000 a day so I can max out the milestones. So like here, I can't do this one again for another 12 minutes. So I do like 3,000 or 4,000 every day. So by Sunday night before Crucible, or probably Monday morning, I will be maxed. I will be in the 96. I would love to do it on stream, but that's the day I actually have to go into fucking work. So I won't be able to do that, but I'll be able to level up some characters that aren't on defense to get them to the next level, you know? All right, let's call our buddy here. Boom. Oh, I didn't push. OG.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, there he is.
How we doing? How we doing?
I'm doing fabulously. Did you want to go on camera or no?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sure. I have a lot of patience. I live with 2 women, Lenny, so I have a lot of patience. Some days. Some days I have a lot of patience. Other days I want to punch them both in the throat. But I can't do that, so I think I just gotta love them and enjoy them. Ish. Right? Let me get this so I can share my screen so you can see what I'm seeing. I want to rip my hair out even though I don't have any. Yeah, well, I'm getting to that point. I'm getting there. I'm just that's just me. That's just me, and I love both my girls. I love them. I love my wife. I love my daughter. Although, you know, if they just didn't go home for a while, I'd be okay. I'd stay out, let them play. Shit. Long as they don't spend the money, I don't give a shit. How you doing, Dave, man? How's it going, man? No, I'll move it. I'll move it. Don't worry about it. I'll make you look pretty.
I'll do.
I work that magic. Yeah, I work.
I don't know why my camera's so wide. I have no idea. In Discord, it's like you can see everything. Oh, my entire room. It's crazy.
However, it really looks nice back there. I'll let you know that.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's a little messy. I didn't remember to clean it all up back there, so.
No! Hey, man.
Yeah.
I've seen some people that stream, they got shit all over the place, and they don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I try to keep it a little clean.
Mm-hmm. So. Oh, dude, you're good, man. You're good. All right. Just like we do every other time before we start the hot seat, for you guys that really want to press this shit, please, if you want to push up some channel points, knock them out now. We're not doing it since once we get over to the hot seat. So please do that now. Otherwise, Sledge is gonna tell you you're screwed. Because I'm not giving back channel points. I'm not sitting there looking through that again. Y'all figure that out. I knew he would do that. He loves Dark Mario. As you can see, I'm more into the whole green screen part. Yeah. Making sure everything's put on there. It helps to a point since I'm sitting literally in front of a fucking window. Here, have some.
I was always afraid I would knock back into it if I ever tried a green screen, because I get really animated, and if I could get moving a lot, and I could see a lot of snafus happening if I had a green screen.
Where's the Dark Mario working? Fucking nuts. Oh, probably because I'm on here. Okay. We will fix this easily. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, One Pride. I will make sure you get Dark Mario very, very quickly. Just want to make sure Dave looks good in the camera there, so he looks beautiful.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Oh, I want to make sure everything looks good. I want to make sure, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna run now. Nope, it said fuck you. Okay, cool. That's what I get for having like 85 freaking... I have a shitload of channel points here, and half the time they do what I want, and half the time they don't. Got mine. Where's your punch? I'm trying to get to it, all right? I'm trying to get to it. All right, look. Boom. Nope, still didn't work. Said fuck me. Oh. Wait. That off. Go. Hey, look, there's Dark Mario.
Time, like hope, is an illusion. There's no escape. The only hope is the sweet relief of death.
That just sounds so deadly. So deadly. Just like there's no hope. No hope. Did it not go? God, I hate this thing. There's some days where Trigger Fire works, and there's some days where it don't. Yeah, see, it won't do it. I don't know why. I don't know why Master Gilgamesh. I'll refund it, but it's weird. It should have worked. Goats works. That fucking works. Okay, the loudest thing that we got out there to blow someone's eardrums works perfectly, but... I guess that's why Trigger Fire is free.
Yep.
That could be the reason why Trigger Fire is free. Yeah, see, it's not even punching the... It's not even punching me in the face. Yeah, Goats is working, but the other ones isn't. You should be punching me across the face, and we should be doing all kinds of stuff, but it's not doing it. What about this one? Nope. It basically said, fuck me. Yeah, that one's working. Oh, we're supposed to give, we're supposed to have One Pride a little dance since he's been subscribing for... Look, Riding Dirty one. So, those Trigger Fire ones work, the other ones don't. I don't know why. No sense. Some of them want to work, some of them don't.
Can we get Trigger Fire or Snickers, please?
Oh, it needs a whole bag. It needs a whole bag of them. It's really it's just annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like, come on. It should work. Here. I reset the whole goddamn thing. Just for you. Nope. Said fuck it. Oh, look, that one works. But the punch don't work. It seems a lot of people do like to punch me in the face. Well, that one worked. There you go. You got a punch at least. Or an uppercut. It's good enough. All right. If there's any other channel points, please push them out there. And we're going to take it from there, but then we're going to jump over and we're going to go ahead and have some fun with OG Diamond Dave and figure out what forced him to start streaming this game. Because I think it falls in the line of the rest of us of, yeah, we're just going to be stuck streaming this game. All right. And please, any questions that you ask Diamond Dave, I can definitely ask him questions. I cannot guarantee if he'll answer the fucking question. So don't sit there and be looking at, like, typing in like, how come we're asking the question. If he wants to answer, he can. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Don't be a bitch. Just wait, see what happens. Who did I lose to? Some guy named WHCD, and he had Superior 6 on in room 6, and it fucked me over. I should have been able to push it, but even a mirror didn't work right. And I watched Juice's video, and it didn't do what I wanted. So, damn Superior 6. They're almost done in 2 weeks anyway, so we'll see how that goes. All right, we're going to move over. We're going to have some fun with Diamond Dave. And we're going to poke his brain and see why. Let's find out more about him, and I'm seriously enjoying that room behind you, bro. That is making me look at my bar and go, wow, you fucking suck. It's like, you suck. Oh, hell. Well, technically my bar's been run over by boxes from my wife and presents. So I gotta like push it all out and just tell her, yeah. But then I don't want to sleep on the couch in a family room, so no. What's up, Juice?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
That couch. I love that couch behind me. I haven't had to sleep on it yet, but it's a fantastic couch. So, that's one of the most important purchases you can make for your own private space. Is a very, very nice couch.
I mean, if you get a nice couch and if your girl's on it, there's 2 pillows that come with your girl, so you can fall asleep on the couch right there and rest on them. But if she kicks you out of the bedroom, gonna go sleep on a fucking couch, I'm like, man, I don't got the pillows I want. This is some bullshit.
Yeah. Missing something there for sure.
Yeah. What's up, Ruvar? All right, we're gonna move over to hot seat. No more channel points. I don't care what you push. I ain't pushing them back. You're screwed. You were late. Bye. Wow. Didn't even do what I wanted. It will now. All right, Zero Cool here, back again in the hot seat with somebody amazing, somebody cool. If you don't know who he is another he is another streamer that streams a bunch of games, but he decided to stream one game in particular, and I'm really, really itching to find out why. So his name is OG Diamond Dave. How's it going, man? How is the life of streaming MSF?
It's been a wonderful couple of weeks, maybe week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't know how long it's been. It's been fun. A lot of fun. Happy to get into my story and tell you anything you want to know about it. It's been a wild ride. It's been great meeting everybody in the community. That's been the best part so far, is that I didn't realize how big the community was. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, this community gets pretty they're very, very vocal about this game, and they're very, very, they're loud, but like in a good way, in terms of the game. Now, in terms of just everything else, well, in terms of the community, in terms of the game, everybody's like, come on, Scopely, y'all need to step this up. Y'all really need to step this up. I don't know what y'all are doing, but y'all need to fix this, because something's wrong somewhere, and they're not getting the exact... they get the point sometimes, but then they don't. But I just got to ask off the bat, what actually prompted you to actually start streaming Marvel Strike Force?
Yeah, so the reason why I said, let me stream this game, couple of reasons. The biggest one is I need help. I'm at the mid game. I have no idea what I'm doing. And I'm realizing that I go in with a team that's like, 2 million against a team that's like 500K and they wipe the floor with me. Right. So I just needed help. And, I could watch videos and I tried learning, and it's just, hey, let's get on. Let me show everybody my screen, and then like have them teach me things and things like that. Was the probably the number one reason why I said, let me start streaming this game. I think that's really why I got into it, is for help. So I'm not trying to be the creator who's making videos. I'm looking to all of you for that. I'm not trying to be the streamer who's out there, trying to make a bunch of content and do fun stuff like that. I'm trying to show you, hey, here's what happens when you get somebody who's not paying attention to the game for 2.5 years and has random characters leveled up, and then decides that they want to like go after the high end and end game content. And in the process, give Scopely enough of their own money that they cry every night. And that's kind of where I'm at. And I said, I got to start streaming this thing because I don't know how to spend in the game. I don't know how to build in the game. I don't know how to actually operate the game. So that's what started the journey, to be perfectly honest.
Dude, that is like totally different than almost everybody that I've ever asked that. Like, you know what? I started streaming because I need help. Not because, I like the game. It popped up on a comic. It popped up in an ad. It popped up here. Or somebody told me to. No, I need freaking help. And I will admit, one thing about the community here, you ask them a question in terms of trying to do something in the game, we're all more than happy to type in, hey, do this, do this, do this, based on your roster, because we all know that our rosters are different. You're not going to have this character built up compared to me. I'm not going to have that character unless they're completely maxed out. Then it's like there's always that little disparity. But the game is a turn-based game, so it's based on speed. That's the only issue. However, I deal with spreadsheets and numbers all goddamn day at work. I don't want to deal with freaking numbers and math and shit. I really don't sometimes, but I had to sit there and be like, you know what? I really got to think this thing through, because if I bring in one character, I know somebody in chat's going to slap the hell out of me and go, dude, not fast. Not fast at all, and it was never going to happen. And then we get chewed out for it. But, I mean, it's... However, there are people in the community that don't give a shit about the meta. They don't care. They're like, I'm going to build up who I want, and that's it. And Fantastic Four hasn't been touched in ages yet. There are a couple people in the community that have humongous fucking Fantastic Four. They blew it up and they pushed them up to G18, and you're like, why? They're gonna get slapped really fast, but they're just like, I really like Fantastic Four, and I think, hey, if that's what's getting you to play the game and you're having fun with it, fuck it, do it. But there's different ways to have fun with it, so it's like, you could either build up who you want, or you can go after the meta, or you could try to just, I'm going to play at my own pace. As long as you don't get caught up in FOMO, you could probably, you can do pretty good, which patience you seem to have with the streaming with the community too, because during the day, the community is very vocal when certain people just literally throw a match and they're like, seriously, dude, everybody told you not to do that, but you wanted to do it anyway. Like, you were expecting the W. Well, bam, bro, you lost. And everybody here will laugh at everybody for it. But yeah, One Pride, honest answer, that's great. My whole thing was I just liked Marvel. I read the comics growing up. I feel like I want to be a part of it. I could play with a few of the characters that I know, and I think I want to be a part of. But then, Scopely tends to destroy or not balance the characters that should have some weight in this game. Is there a character in the game, or even that's not in the game, that you would be like, oh my god, this is my character. This is the one. I don't care if whenever they drop them or they drop them already. This fool's getting everything, and I don't care about anybody what they say.
I don't think so. Not really. Yeah, for me, when you talk about like nostalgia and things like that, I mean, it would be Kal-El, but I think I'm in the wrong spot to say Kal-El. I don't think that would work at all. I think people would be like, "Yo, no, you got it wrong. This is you're lost, right?" I think
Oh,
that's
Mobile,
exactly
thank you
what
for the
would happen.
raid. Thank you for the raid, Mobile. Hey, welcome in, people. We're on the hot seat with OG Dave. If you want to ask him a question, please just type it in the chat. I can promise you that I'll ask the question. I cannot promise you that he will answer it. But you can go ahead and put it in the chat. We're just discussing with actually, I believe the first, and One Pride saw it, the first honest answer to playing this, to why he's streaming this game. I believe this is the most honest answer we've ever found. And he's looking for help, he's looking for assistance, and just trying to introduce him into the community. So if you are here, if you are gonna stick around, please, before you even go anywhere, go over to Twitch, go over to Diamond Dave's channel, and give him a follow real quick. That's all you gotta do. Give him a follow. I'm gonna put the link inside the chat. You can do that while you're closing out other stuff too. But no, just give him a follow. Let's bump him. Let's bump him up a bit and let's have some fun with him. But it's the community here. I've played a few games. I've been in a couple of communities with other games and stuff, and I will definitely say the MSF community feels more like a big high school thing, because you see a lot of the same people. If not, it grows, and then you see the same people over and over, and you're like, this is pretty cool, because I know if I see them, I could ask them a question, I could tell them what's going on, and we're all happy to help you with trying to further yourself in the game. However, when something goes wrong, and shit tends to go sideways, this community goes off the rails. They have no problem screaming at it, and I've never seen another community go just a banking right, and they're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna go ahead and just mouth off. I know you play other games, so you do some others. You got it scheduled for Valheim, and then you play, I think you do like sports or something like that, like NFL stuff on during the week as well. So
yeah,
how does, with those type of communities and seeing the gist of MSF, do they kind of feel somewhat like, how would you compare them?
That's great question. So yeah, it depends. Like the sports community is intense. You're in and out with different things. I've gotten, small group of folks to kind of talk about sports betting and sports gambling, and I don't have the chance to use full sports books in the state I live, so I've got to use all the apps that are real bad for you and, are even more rigged than a sports book, if you could believe that. So, it's a fun conversation that we have, but it's very, very transactional. Like, what would you do here? What would you do there? And then people typically will do the opposite of whatever I say and win big, and I lose. So the sports betting has been a lot of fun. I just love to talk about football, American football in specific. I don't know much about basketball or baseball. I'll talk about it, but when football season comes around, for me, I'm in my element and I love it. And then the other games, yeah, it's interesting. I know I put Valheim on the schedule. I could never do it. I actually run a Valheim server group for modded Valheim. We've got a vanilla server too, but and if anyone's interested in that, I mean, that's a huge thing. I could talk about that all day too. But I've run multiple seasons there. I had a high, very successful. We were like number 3 in the world for like a 6 weeks run there back in the summer last year. So that was it was pretty fun. And that community is very similar to MSF. Everybody just knows everybody from all the different server hopping, and so I've seen a lot like that. But I think MSF takes it to a whole nother level, just because the amount of not just time people have invested, but there's a lot of a lot of people have invested a lot of money. Some people haven't, and it's just a good mix of those folks. So everybody's just invested in the same way, like emotionally. So just a different feel when it comes to MSF than it did Valheim or anything else.
Well, we did have a couple questions before that. I want to make sure I knock them out first. I'm gonna try to. We'll just ask him simply One Pride and see what he counts. What do you think? What would be your favorite part of MSF? Like, I guess the game mode wise, like Crucible, Scourge. Obviously Blitz sucks ass, but
Yeah.
There are some people that actually like Blitz. I don't know. I think they're drunk. But which game mode would be your favorite?
That's incredible. So it's funny. What got me hooked when I had a friend first tell me about this game like 2.5 years ago, and I got in. Arena was like the thing that I wanted to do. I'm like, all right, cool. There's a ranking system. Anything where there's a ranking system, I kind of really like. So it was Arena for a while, and then I realized you get hard locked out of certain things, and you just can't compete with certain tunes. So after Arena, what really got me hooked last September was Crucible. Trying to get better at Crucible and like ranking up there and going up further and further. That's what got me hooked, was the ranking systems. I threw the biggest adult temper tantrum you've ever seen over the most recent, what was it, Blix, Nicks, Sticks, Shits event. I forget what it was. The one where you're hard capped and if you're not end game, you can't get the 3-diamond gambit. Yeah, I threw like a giant adult temper tantrum. It was, luckily I didn't do that on stream. People would have been like, wow, this guy looks like he's at least in his 30s. And he's throwing a temper tantrum like he's a 5-year-old, you know? It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, I it wasn't my proudest moment. I was very mad at that game mode that they hard locked me out. And I had to level certain characters that I would never use again. Although I'll probably use them, but you know, I have a very strict goal place now. That's what the community has really taught me too, goals. So yeah, Crucible is definitely one after Dark Dimension 6, because you just have to do it to get scroll. Then Crucible will be where I spend all my attention and focus really. With my alliance mates, if my alliance mates are out there and asking, it's war though, obviously. It's definitely war.
Oh. So then what would be your least favorite mode?
That stupid Blitz. Click, 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 tap, click, 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 click. Why? Why do they make us do that? It's absolutely ridiculous. And look, before I found the community, this is a true story. I had no idea there was ever a point to ever do Blitz more than once. I would go in there and I would Blitz one time with one team, like daily or whatever the requirement was to hit your dailies back then. That's it. I would never do it more than once because I thought it was so stupid. And then somebody told me, no, you could save 50 raid teams. And then I felt like I was missing something, and then I did it and I was like, oh, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So that's my not at all opinionated opinion on blitzing.
Oh my god. No, I mean, back when the game first started, I started a little bit after launch, it was, they didn't have teams. They just had characters in there. So, 25, 30 characters is not that bad. You get a few teams in there, boom, but you have to do it manually. And it took a little bit, but you were like, ooh, I want to grind for this. And then when it started getting towards 50 and then 100, you're just like, this is some bullshit. I'm not really enjoying blitzing anymore. Mainly because even if you did like 2 to 3 minutes in attack, about 20, 30 teams, man, that's a little over an hour or two. And you're like, I don't got time for this shit. I got other stuff to do. I at least want to look at my wife and say hi. I don't want to be like, look, babe, I'm blitzing, calm your ass down. But it just became a trash game mode with it, and they've slowly kind of phased it to where it's at. However, they still make you go into it at certain points for whatever event they got going, and you're like, you need to stop. This just needs to stop. Maxime got a question. I guess this one's more specific for you. How do you feel about those asshats firing? Be careful in the Seahawks.
I think it's incredibly short-sighted. I have no idea why you'd get rid of a Hall of Fame coach. Somebody who's brought you one Super Bowl, brought you to another one back to back. I understand their success has been a little intermittent and strange, but the way they went about it, I think, is what really bothers me. It's like, this is a person you should celebrate, not just, you'd be like, well, yeah, we still want him, but he's just going to be back there holding the clipboard, and maybe he'll do some advisory. I thought it was a trash way of handling it. And the fact that Bill Belichick and Vrabel are still unemployed is, it just tells me that I got a shot at becoming head coach in 2025. That's all it tells me. If those three are on the street, I got a shot.
I know, I've literally, I think I've watched, I think I've only watched half a game last season, and that was only because it was on the TV at my buddy's house. But then again, we were getting shit-faced, so I'm pretty sure, I remember it being there, and I remember watching for some of it, but then when they said shots, kind of just rolled away and was like, fuck. Well, I was trying to, I did love the hit, but He said shot. Screw it. Now, is it just the community, the MSF community likes, you know, we branch off. So if we do another game, they tend to follow, and they'll give it a try. Has there been any other games besides, you know, Valheim or anything like that that you've tried to go for that you're going, you know what, maybe I could stream this as well?
I'm so incredibly monogamous when it comes to games. It's one of those things that's very strange. So I was out of the gaming world for a while when I first met my wife, and I didn't play a lot of video games. And then, you know, we got married, and, you know, things settled down, and I started gaming again 2018, and I was just, somebody was like, hey, you should try this Fortnite game. I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. I've played a shooter, like I played GoldenEye, so obviously it's the same thing. Spoiler alert, not the same thing. And went ahead and played that and put like 4,800 hours or something like that in it. I think it's 4,800 hours. So, I mean, I was just like, that's it. That was the game. And then when I quit that game, and in 2021, I was, you know, said, well, what can I do now? Found Valheim, and another 5,000 hours later, I've played 2 games in the last 6 years, is basically how that turns out. So I've tried other things here and there. But yeah, when I get hooked on a game, and now Marvel Strike Force is that game for me that I'm hooked on, can't stop thinking about. I get hooked on it, I'm hooked on it. So I still dabble in Valheim and do some other things. There's 2 new games recently, Palworld, Pal. I don't know, the fake Pokemon game that I got it, and then I got the other, Enshrouded just came out. It's another Valheim-esque game. I put maybe 45 minutes into it last night and was like, this is going to be pretty cool. If I've got time, I'll slot it in. We'll see. But those are the only other 2 games most recently. But I get so singularly focused. I don't know if it's just my, you know, the way I think or the way my brain works, but I just get like, nope, I got time for this. There is one other game that people have seen me. I've dabbled into it a little bit on stream. They call it the Wi-Fi game. No, I screw it up anyway. I don't know. Do you know anime? Are you familiar with anime terms? There's something about
some of it, but not a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got a bunch of drawn female characters that would be very appetizing to young teenage, you know, people that might be interested in drawn female characters. Yeah, there you go. That's what. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. There you go. That's the one. Yeah. I'm terrible with anime. I don't know much about anime at all, so I butcher it. And it sounds like I'm being disrespectful. It's hard for me to commit those things to my memory, so I'm not trying to be. But yeah, I play that game. It's like best way to say it's a little card game. It's played mobile also, and it's another one that, you know, hey, if you could put money for leverage, it's very good. But it is completely free to play as well, and I love it. It's probably a ripoff of something else, a reskin game, I'm sure. But it's just little, you know, you pick 8 characters to play with. You draw 4, and then you get a new character each turn, and you've got to try to strategize on based on what your opponent plays. So it's one of those pretty cool games, and it's got a ranking system. And I'm rank 11. I'm trying to get up to rank 1. It's crazy.
I mean, look, our wives knew what the fuck they were getting into. However, with video games, this is the one time where you could cheat and the game won't come back and like chop your balls off, because you could do whatever the fuck you want. You could just go from this game to that game, this game to that game. And I've seen Palworld, and I've seen the trailer for it, and I was just like, it looked cool for like 2 seconds, and then I'm like, then it started getting a little bit too more cartoonish, and I was like, no, I want some realistic. However, I don't mind picking up a sheep and throwing that fucker down the hill after you kill it. That looked pretty fun. That was like, well, maybe I could try to give it a shot. I don't mind throwing, you know, the dead shit all over the place and just whacking people with it. But I don't know. It's got me. I don't know. I'm on the fence of it. Like, I want to, and then I don't. But then I'll look at it and I'll be like, if I jump on this shit, I don't think I'm going to get off. And I think it'll just be like, we're going to be routing Palworld to the fucking moon. And then it's going to be like, wow, we're going to have to try to do MSF and Palworld. And I was like, MSF already takes a decent amount of my day, where I just try not to pay attention or something, especially when CC's going. When CC's going, I'm just sitting there. It's always in the back of my mind going, how the fuck am I going to fuck up room 1, room 6, and maybe room 3? How am I going to destroy that? But then there's other games that pop up, because there was Starfield that was pretty cool for a second, till it's like, okay, there's no multiplayer, because I just want to destroy my friends. That's all I want to do. I just want to blow these motherfuckers up. I would not mind going into a game and just going, hey, Windstorm, dead, done. But then, you know, you come back to life and you have some more fun with it. No, it's just single player, and it's like, Single player open world sounds great to a point where you want to just something like Destiny, where you can just go in there, bitch slap a few people, call it a day. But Palworld looks fun. It's just I want to, and then I don't. I have heard of Waifu. I have heard people talk about it, but it's like I don't know, maybe. I mean, obviously, once Marvel Snap came out with that whole card thing, it was okay for a second, but then it kind of just... And whoever was having it, they had it. They do whatever. But I think the fact that there's a lot of choices out there nowadays for gaming, shit, you could actually retro game if you really wanted to, and people will watch it, as long as it's a game that's somewhat fun and somewhat interesting. Yeah, shooting Pokemon. I don't mind. I think it's just the fact that it looks a little cartoonish sometimes. It just feels a little too much, and I'm just like, I'd rather just watch a fucking cartoon. Fuck that. I'd rather just sit there, give me some fucking Cheerios, and just chill like we used to on Saturday mornings. But that shit ain't happening no more. Not happening. Nothing.
We're a long ways away from that.
No, we are total. I mean, I think it was just the camaraderie with certain people. Like we grew up in an apartment building, so I had all my cousins on every floor. So Saturday mornings, we're all finding a TV and we're all watching the same cartoons. Sunday, we'll try to go downstairs and hopefully Grandma made something to eat. If not, we just gonna be hungry for a little while until somebody wakes the fuck up, and then we'd still enjoy some cartoons. But it's just, I think it's a totally different time. I was happy to have one freaking game or two on Super Nintendo and be glad with it. However, I never really paid for them, and then when I saw like advertisements for how much these games were, I was going, fuck man, that ain't shit compared to now. These games are fucking cheap compared to the shit back then. No wonder my dad wanted to slap the shit out of me. Like, that game was a lot, you asshole. You better make sure you play it forever. Like, just keep going with it, but oof. Now, you gave your statement of you're honestly jumping into MSF for help. Now, it being the turn-based game that it is, was it more like you thought, okay, if I just build these, I should be good, or I need to change up my play style because there's a different component to it?
Yeah, so it's interesting. When I first started playing, I was like, my number's bigger than the other person, I should win. That's how math works. My number's higher than theirs. So clearly that is not how it works, and everybody has abilities. I also played it, typically I would wake up and I'd play it during breakfast time, and I would just get everything in for the day, and it would be like 20 minutes per day. Like, that's my first 690 days or so of the game, was just, hey, I've got 20 minutes to put to this game. That's it. About 2.5 years ago I got 780 days, I think is what I have. So that's when I started like playing. That's when my friend recruited me to this alliance. It was like, hey, you should come play this game. He said, yeah, Joe, don't ever auto, read all the abilities, do your thing. And that was the last thing he said. And I was like, why would I do that? I'm winning on auto. Like, why would I waste time like that? I can just hit the auto button. It's so easy. Spider-Man and Venom are killing everything, right? So then I just never learned about it. Never learned. They didn't really push me. He and his like real tight inner circle, they're still down in Florida. I'm up in Georgia now. So they would get together and talk about it, and they were like, learning all these things, and they've been playing, I think, for 5 years, so they knew, but they never really pushed me to like actually get any better. And then finally, when I said, I think I got to the point where I was like, I really want to get better at this, because this Crucible theme is a lot of fun, but like going 0-3 every week is fucking awful. So let me figure this out, and I just jumped to Twitch because I knew Twitch. Found a couple streamers. I then looked at YouTube. I don't really go to YouTube first for this type of content. Probably should have. There's lots of videos, lots of content to learn, and yeah. So that's kind of how it started. Again, we're kind of back at that how we started area. Yeah. So,
well, I mean, the game had some mechanics to it, and well, when the game first came out, it had certain mechanics to it. It's still turn-based, but then the kits just kept getting longer and longer, and it's like, fuck, man. I got enough shit that I'm reading at work. I do not want to keep reading more. But if you're already invested in the game, you're going, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna really try to see if I can remember a lot of it. And there's a lot of players in our community that there's at least 2 or 3 of them I know that could just spit out exactly what what this person's passive is, what that one's. Dude, he knows the speed. They know everything about it, and you just go, I think I was dumb, and I just think I drank away all my memory cells that I can't remember none of this shit unless I really like the character. Or I've been using them over and over again where I know, okay, look, I know exactly when they're going to do this. I know exactly how to use it. Okay, so Void Knight comes out. I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing with him yet. But then again, I got to build them up to a certain point. So it's like, ooh. But some of the new characters will be great. And then some of the new characters will suck. Which I will say that I did nothing with Forge and Sunspot. I'm very vocal. They're just sitting there looking pretty. Just one's a burnt to a crisp. The other one just looks like he's ready to go to a house party back in the 80s. It's just not happening. I don't feel like doing it. Sounds like it's smart, but it's really not a dumb move. I just don't feel like putting resources into it. Now, is there any character that you regret building?
Holy cow. Like all of them. I shouldn't say that because no, because the only thing that I did was I chased Arena early on, so I bought like the Eternals when they came out. I would spend money on those. I regret pushing for Apocalypse so fast because it just put me in this rabbit hole where you just kept clicking a button and you kept getting the stuff you needed, but at some point in time that the bill comes due and you're like, how and why did I do all this, and why? I could have just taken my time. I mean, I pushed for Apocalypse very hard, very quickly. So I regret doing that, I would say. But I think all the other characters, I don't have any large characters that you would be shocked about. Maybe my America Chavez at one point in time was my largest character. The first character I got to max star level, 7 yellow stars, was Shatterstar, and I felt so proud of it. I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I have anybody way overbuilt, because by the time I was 87, 88 is when I had met, the kind of the community. So I didn't really push anybody that high or that far yet. I stuck with like the main meta characters. I had Kang and the Eternals I was, chasing at the highest levels, but that was about it at that time.
Yeah, I've never heard anybody say I regret pushing for Apocalypse so fast. That's a different. Now, would
you like me to tell you what happened? Would you like me to tell you why?
Yes, please. I would love. I would love to know.
Okay. So it's October. I met everybody in September. Started to learning what was going on. I figured out. People were like, "Well, did you do Dark Dimension?" I was like, "I don't know what the hell that. I don't like Dark Dimensions. I saw the movie Multiverse of Madness. Is that the same thing?" And people were like, no, you could get like better characters. Like Doom is really good. And I was like, everybody kills me with Doom. I'd like to have Doom. So my roster was overpowered for, the lower ones, and I ran through it pretty quickly. And then I said, how do I get this Apocalypse guy? And like, you're gonna have to do Scourges. And I was like, what the hell's a Scourge? And they're like, every once in a while these characters come out. I was like, fuck those things. You got to turn on all the buttons. I don't know what they mean. I can never get through them. They forced me to level characters I don't have. Fuck that shit. I hate it. I was so mad. But I was like, all right. Here it is. Here we are. It's the beginning of October. It's time to go ahead and try to get Apocalypse, because now I'm seeing everybody else use Apocalypse, and I'm like, wow, that would actually be very helpful and very useful, because that character doesn't play around, right? So within a month, I'm waiting for a Scourge. I think Archangel comes back. I didn't have Archangel, so I have to level minions, and all my minions are super low, because why would you level those things? Even I didn't level them, right? Like, they just didn't catch my eye as a total noob. So then I have to invest in the damn minions and get those, and then you get Archangel, and now I have a full team, and then you have to get them to a certain level, and you run those through, and then you have to get, Deadpool and Cash to a certain level, and I just didn't let time be a barrier, if that at all helps. I just kept finding offers, and finding offers, and finding offers, and finding offers, and I just kept tapping that damn button over and over and over, and finally, I think it took me maybe 20 some odd days, because of the Scourge locks, right, to get an APOC. No, I'm sorry, I lied. I started pushing in October. It would have been Thanksgiving week. I got Apocalypse because I was on vacation, and that week alone was very incredible, because you had the offers for the day after Thanksgiving, and everything else, and I just didn't stop. I didn't stop till I unlocked Apocalypse. And then 3 weeks later, I'm a freaking moron, and I do the exact same thing when it comes to Big Boy Apocalypse. I just kept going, and it just kept going. Like, every time you get to a certain level, I just thought, like, oh, this is it. Now I'm going to be good. And it's like, nope, can't do that. You got to redo this. You know, like, I had no idea. I should have researched. I should have understood that you do nodes 1 and 2, and then behind nodes 1 and 2 is, surprise, you need to do the exact same thing with double the power, right? I had no idea. So I should have asked around. I should have talked to people. I should have really learned what it was going to take. I was just looking at the game like, oh, 8 nodes till Apocalypse, done. And then I just, you know, thick skull sometimes, didn't get it, should have learned. And so I regret that, because that was a lot of forced leverage, a lot of investment that could have went somewhere else that would be much better spent. But I got Apocalypse, and it's Gear 18. He's huge. I love it. It's fantastic.
Ooh.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, a G18 Apocalypse is not bad.
Yeah.
There are players out there that have diamonds on this poor bastard, but they've spent enough money to buy another truck, which makes you go, maybe rethink life. But you know what? I thank them, because they keep this game running for all of us that don't feel like spending. So we're just gonna keep it right where we're at and just try to go. And I mean, you could hoard. You really could. You could just say, fuck it, I'm gonna play the game at my own pace. I don't really care. Unless you got, you know, I mean, the top game mode that I would say builds a lot of characters, gets you a lot of resources, at least, is raids. Raids right now, they give you a whole bunch of resources. War now gives you a whole bunch of gold, which is great, because now that we're hitting level 100, this gold shit is just basically gonna disappear, because you got to push them all the way up to there. And I like the fact that they brought out a mega gold orb. That's great. However, 100 million gold seems like a lot until you realize that it's only good for like four and a half characters, from 0 to like 95. Like, what the fuck? Like, that does nothing. Now, 2 years ago, 100 million gold would have been like, oh my god, I'm gonna max out you know what? I gotta max out the minions because I got all this fucking gold. Might as well just max out everybody. But, you know, it becomes the game. I know the game has to progress, like Apocalypse, and then there's Super Scroll, getting him, going after him in Dark Dimension. I would say was fun. It was a lot harder, because not everybody has the same characters to take in there. Although we all don't mind judging everybody on who the fuck you take in there, and then we get to laugh at you. And I've gotten laughed at repeatedly for the characters I did, and I still don't care. I got sus. I'm great for the moment.
That's
because
all that
we know,
matters.
we know Mephisto's coming. We know they've hinted at Null, which would be great. I'm really pissed off about Xavier and the fucking version they're gonna pull out, but that was Marvel's decision, so fuck them. I mean, and then we're gonna get Alpha Flight, which is very unknown to a majority of, you know, people out there that don't know the Marvel characters. However, I don't know, the character, the voting that they gave us made him look a little bit cartoonish, and I'm like, I really was here for this game because it looked realistic. But as long as I could throw this bitch off the Cosmic Crucible fucking thing, I really don't care. I'm happy with that. Let me just pick her up by the neck and throw her the hell out of here. Oh yes, Panda Pool too. I think that just pissed off everybody. So I voted for Panda Pool because I knew it would piss off people. Because why have a panda in here? But why not?
Why not?
Fuck it. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, we kick a bear in the nuts. Fuck it. Let's go. At least this bear won't bite back. Shit. Now, okay, so majority of the like, when you ask for help and you're on stream, like, are you expecting for like everybody? Like, how are you trying to, you know, I guess increase your roster? I guess. Like, what are you looking? What would be your, like you said? What is your goals? There it is. What's your goals with the game?
Yeah, absolutely. So initially, I think, you know, right now, I'm hyper focused on Dark Dimension 6, and that's the item. I want to get Scroll. Got to get that knocked out of the way. That's what I think is the most important thing to me. So if I look at a character now, and I say, can this fit into my DD66 plan or not? And they go away if they can't, right? So while, like, I'm with you on the Sunspot and Forge, not going to invest a ton into them. I know that they're like, you know, they're okay in Crucible, and they're supposedly very good in raids. I'm at the point where I haven't found any problem with raids. They've, like Nightcrawlers helped me in Crucible a little bit here and there, but it's I'm following what everyone else is doing, right? So like I'm not experimenting with anything. I'm watching everybody else in the community. I'm just tagging what other people are doing. So I just looked at that and I said, I don't think I want to do that. My Superior 6, however, has been very strong. I think it's strong for everybody in almost every mode there is, and they slot into DD6 very well. So that's been my focus in the past, I would say probably a week or two, is thinking about those. I'm just about to round out the second set of nodes. So I think that's Cosmic with Vol, and then I'll have two, both of those groups ready to go. And I'm in the global nodes right now for Dark Dimension. And then hopefully, we'll hit the next set in 3 days, I believe. As long as everything goes well, maybe less time. And yeah, I'm just trying to push for Scroll as fast as I can. And then once that's out of the way, then we can figure out maybe pushing to, get up to 100 or something like that. But I'm going to keep my eye on those 3x, 4x experience events. So, that'll be, it's Dark Dimension number 1, leveling number 2, and then hopefully Crucible, because I'm still in a, fairly manageable Crucible. What am I, gold 2, I think? I'm in gold 2. So I'm in a manageable area where I don't feel like I'm getting crushed, but I might outlevel that at any point in time. We'll see.
Nice goal. Once you get Sus, it changes your whole outlook for a minute, because he's so much fun to play with, and he is very powerful. However, very beatable too. So it's just like, ooh, I just want to get Sus, and hopefully. Every now and then you can find somebody that just really just bites the bullet, and you're like, how the fuck did you do? How do you lose on something like that? Like, we were betting for you. Well, you just got ahead and say, hold my beer. Fuck that, I got you. And they're like, okay, well, I guess you should have listened to us. But the game, I think with Dark Dimension, I like because it's a long grind. It does push a bit of FOMO because you want to try to get it as quickly as possible, and you want to try to beat it. But I would say if you're in no rush to like really, really push it, you could just take your time, because there's usually around when the level cap hits, they try to give you a lot of resources. So if you're really close to getting Sus, it's always cool to like maybe grab them, throw them in the planner, and see how close you are. Because if you're close to like G18 them right when you get them, or even a little bit after, you'd be like, fuck it, all these resources that I just got from getting Sus, I'm gonna save it for the new guy, and I'll wait, see if I could G18 him, because there's nothing left to do on Sus except for leveling. That's it. Well, they're not leveling. Leveling stars and red stars, which they give you on the second run. What's up, Juicy? You damn god! Jesus Christ, this guy. If you ever want to watch somebody with, he has a decently sized roster, but he is in Grandmasters, and when you see the punch ups that he does, you just go, I must be doing something fucking wrong, because holy shit, the punch ups he does, and then he just like poof, he wins, and you're like, either these
Absolutely.
people that have paid a shitload of money to push them, to level 98, level 99, 100. There are players out there right now that are sitting at level 100, and he just slaps them right across the face, and you're going, all that money. And Juicy was doing this probably while he was holding his baby, just going ahead and just rocking him to sleep. But you guys spent all this money, and he's still doing it. There's so many. It's not even a counter. It's not a counter. You give Juicy the team that you're facing, and he gives you a counter within like 5. It's like one of the bots. If you give it to them, boom, he pops it out, and you're just like, I don't know if that'll work. And then you play with it, and you're like, yeah, I should just shut the fuck up now and just say fuck it. Thank you, Juicy. But he is. I keep watching him, and I'm just like, this shouldn't work, because like you said, once you face somebody that's a huge TCP, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna get fucked. But then you watch it and you go, that guy was a dumbass. I don't know what the hell he did. I have no idea how he did not beat, like the the range in between both is always ridiculous. And now, obviously, with level 100 here, he's up in Grandmasters where everybody, or a majority of them, are spending money. And there's a majority of them at level 100 through 99, 98. And I'm going, you know, some of those stat boosts are pretty big. But you're inspiring me not to suck. So I think I need to do better. I'm just going to keep watching it. And, you know, I kind of was the same way with you. I didn't know anything about YouTube or Twitch when I first started the game. I really didn't know nothing about it. I just played games with my friends, and that was it. But then they were like, well, you could watch Twitch, and maybe somebody on there's playing the game. Then I did that. Oh, look, somebody does it. Oh, look, there's this mobile, there's Boomer on there. And then there's Valley Flying. Oh, look. These guys make videos on what to do. Holy shit, let me watch it for a bit. And then I bashed my head into a wall going, fuck, man, I've been doing some dumb shit for 2 years. I should have never did this. And now that I got the knowledge of it, I try to do better. However, Scopely doesn't set the bar high for standards. Has there been one fuck up by Scopely where you just go, this was the best day ever? This was their best screw up, and it benefited me so much that I just, you know what? I went out and I bought the white. You know what? You could have the big fucking piece of steak this time we went out. Just because I had a good day today. I had a good day in the game, you get the big fucking piece of steak. Shoot.
That's a great question. I haven't experienced it. I hear from others that, hey, this is the thing, you know, watch out when Scopely makes an error, be ready, right? Jump on it. I haven't experienced anything like that, unfortunately. I wish I could say that I did, but if I did, I was too late to the party and didn't get to it in time. But I don't ever recall Scopely making a mistake in my favor. Now, I recall thinking I should be getting things and not getting them, or, you know, trying to get into an event and not being able to get into it, but that's all I got. I got the other way around, where I feel like Scopely's getting the big piece of steak, and I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with the bone? Like, all I got's the bone, you know? But hey, they threw me a bone.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
what can I do?
There's a few in this community that get thrown a bone and they still suck on it too. But it's okay. We still love you. We don't judge none of y'all, Rich. We never judge you if you take the bone and do whatever with it. It's okay. But I mean, well, because there were big things with Weaver, and I'm not apologizing to the community. Hey, you got 4,000 shards of fucking Weaver. Be happy. Could have been 4,000 shards of like, ooh, Night Nurse. You guys would have been very, very happy for having Night Nurse at 4,000 shards, right? It's a shitload of Ultimates right there. Boom. But it's that. Then there was Gold Gate, where they fucked up the gold. The gold was just increasing like immensely just on screen, and I think that was the first time where they shut down the game for like 8 or 9 hours because they couldn't fucking figure it out. It was just the gold was increasing. You're just like, I could really use this, but nope. And that was the first time they rolled the game back, which means anything you did afterwards, it's like,
whoa, wow.
It was a very, it was a,
wow.
I mean, when a game goes down for 8 hours and it's not by your choice because you didn't have to go to work, school, wherever, you're just like, this is some bullshit. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? However, everybody's on Twitch just going, waiting, sitting there like, come on, just please just press that start button, you sons of bitches. We love this game. Shut the fuck up, Baka. You know you love this fucking game. That's why you're sitting on it. That's why you're sitting on Scopely right now, just going, I'm waiting to play the game for CC. Now, if the game stopped right now, let's say the game just took an immense shit, it's done, it's over with, you know what, we gotta close the doors. What would be the game that you're jumping to?
That's a great question. That's a great question. I'd probably immediately get back to Valheim because I just feel like I'm not an adventurous person and it takes me a while to learn, but I'm going to try the heck out of that Enshrouded game for sure. So I think I would jump right to there. I don't know that I would jump to anything else. As far as streaming goes, I mean, it just depends. Maybe I bring back Fortnite. You never know. I'm just unpredictable that way, but yeah, probably Valheim.
I like the way you're thinking because you enjoy chaos. I love chaos. Although sometimes the community doesn't love chaos unless it blows up in our face. And then they're just like, yes, this is great. You lost, you dumb fuck. You shouldn't have did that, but you listened to the community. Oh, I mean, it was fun.
I had built, you know, a lot of the holdover community from my old Fortnite days will tell you the best part about my streams were at some point in time throughout the night, I would get so loud and I would be screaming during Fortnite because I can't, you know, defeat a 13-year-old. Again, not at all anger issues or perfectly well-balanced human here, clearly. That my wife would come in and start screaming at me. And then it would just be like that time of the night. And they knew, share the stream with your friends, tell everybody, like literally pick up the phone. You could tell everybody. I mean, that's it. It was one of those moments where, you know, my wife would just be like coming in screaming at the top of her lungs that she's trying to sleep. And I would just look at her and be like, well, you're not trying to sleep. You're screaming at me. I don't understand. Like, are you trying to sleep or are you trying to scream at me? What are we doing here? And we go and obviously that went over very well. Anybody who's married understands that, like, that's the perfect response that your wife wants to hear when you say those things. So, and it was great. And then I would be quiet and we would be in ASMR mode. And I would be like, you know, over here, contact on me. Ah, fuck! Ah, damn it, this guy! Shit! And then boom, it would just be like, you know, you fucking asshole. There's a lot of clips out there, so I'll have to show them if anyone's interested, hit me up afterwards. I'll show you the clips. Anyway, it's my little story about why I have to be careful about which games I choose to stream and how much they trigger me, right? How excitable am I going to be when playing said game?
I'm very happy that the bar is, I don't know what's insulated about it, but the fact that I could barely hear what's going on in the family room and she can barely hear what's over here, even though I can be screaming my fucking head off, then we're great. But if my dumb ass decides to leave that door open a little bit and the cat decides to go, fuck you, let's open this door, that's when someone's gonna hit me with a fucking brick, or I'm gonna get the chancla thrown in my head for like, why the fuck are you screaming? Well, why is that door open? Well, the cat did it. Well, fucking cat. Fuck this guy. I'm glad he's sleeping. Oh, you sleeping up there on the shelf? Lazy ass. But I mean, I believe that, I mean, my wife knew that I was going to do this and I was going to put some effort into it. I wanted to have fun. I wanted to get out there in the game because I love gaming. I really do. She likes gaming, but she's more on the horror side for stuff. I'm more on the sci-fi stuff or like comics or anything like that. And sometimes we tend to butt heads on the shit that we want to see or do a connect. But she knows what I'm doing, and sometimes it might get a little rough. Rich, you're not a titty streamer. You like tree stumps, motherfucker, so enjoy those. He had a very I would call it, Rich had a very good first date with a tree stump. He walked from the parking lot, I think, into his apartment complex, and he must have talked to this tree stump for like 2 seconds and decided to kiss her and fucked up his whole face. And I'm pretty sure that's how good first dates go when Rich wants some wood. But it's okay. We love you, Rich. We love you. Boom.
Learn something tonight.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of big time motherfuckers in here that are actually streaming. If you guys got a question for Dave, please put it in the chat. I can't guarantee that he'll answer it, but I definitely will ask. Doesn't have to be MSF.
High likelihood.
You can be answering anything. Yeah,
high likelihood they'll answer the question. Like almost
anything,
man. You know.
There's a few questions. Well, have you ever watched Taco Shooter's Happy Hour on Twitch?
I have seen it maybe once or twice. Yeah, I have seen it. Yeah.
Okay, and there is a few questions which these assholes tend to ask. I don't know why they want to. Go ahead. I don't know why they want to know the answer. I'm guessing that.
How bad could it be? How bad could it be? It's probably fine. It's probably fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. We'll get it for Rich. Rich is waiting for it because he. Oh God. Like I said, I'm.
Like pineapple's acceptable on pizza, obviously. I mean, is that the question? Is that what we're asking right now?
No.
Yeah, like a hot dog is obviously a sandwich. I mean, what are we asking here? Do you tongue punch for? I don't know what any of that means. So
here, I'll translate it because he was sitting there. He was sitting there metaphoring the fuck out of it. However, when you do watch one of Taco's streams, especially if you're a new streamer out there and he brings you on there, oh, there you go. Rich asked it.
Oh,
there you go. There you go.
Yeah, can't say I have. Nope. My wife and I never really went down that rabbit hole. When I was younger, I don't think I was ever quite that adventurous. Just not something that I would like to do. I don't think it's anything that anybody I know would want me to do to them. So, we typically keep that mutually respected decision amongst each other and just decide we're just not going to do that, And so I haven't met anybody who's ever asked me to do that. So, and I don't know. The question should be, would you, right? Do you? No, I don't know anybody who wants me to do that. So the question should be, would you? I agree. There is no judgment because would I? Conceptually, maybe. It very much depends on the circumstances, how much money's involved. Will anybody ever know? There's a whole lot of thing. I've thought about this question, obviously, a lot, as we all have, clearly. But, there's just, the question should be, would you, not do you? Because, do you is very simple yes or no. No, I don't. I haven't. Nobody's ever asked me to. So, it's one of those things that, I think I would have to be invited to, and then I would have a questionnaire for said person back, and I would want to know a lot of things. It would look like a medical questionnaire, to be perfectly honest with you, how that would go back.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
a great question, though. Great question.
That
great
was
question.
A great fucking answer. That was a beautiful answer. Just like, hey, would you? So the question should not be do you. It should be would you. So make sure you guys put that on your list of questions next time for anybody else. Would you eat ass? But you know what? That works. Is it clean? Yeah. See, is it clean? Did you who was back there early?
No. When was the last time? When was the last time it was cleaned? How did you clean it? Tell me the procedure. Did you have it on video? We'd like to understand. Can we get an inspection to understand how clean it is? We have to go through this long list of things. You can't just be like, oh, yeah, sure. It's if you get pulled over, right? You can't just be like, do you have a driver's license? Be like, oh, yeah, I got one. Yeah, it's right here. I got one. Can I see it? No. I'm good. Right? You have to literally, know the answers to these questions for fact, irrefutable proof. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Not 12 jury members say it's okay. Me, my own eyes, and certification. Okay? I need that fucking booty hole certified. All right? I'm just saying. If the answer's going to be a yes, we got a long list here. Long list. Think real estate test twice. Long list.
Oh, fuck. I am so glad I was not eating chips. I think I would have coughed or choked or something. Holy fucking shit, man. That was... Oh my god. Yeah, where the fuck is Taco? Holy shit. He would die hearing that fucking answer. That was amazing. Well, for you, Rich, it's an art form because we both know you do it more with your nose than your tongue. But hey, whatever. It's okay, bro. It's okay. We still don't judge you. Still don't judge you on that. Never do. Now, the game so you've been playing for... Well, totally you've been playing for a longer time, but you left the game for a little bit, right? So, is that right?
Marvel Strike Force? No, so I started 2 years ago, and 780 days is the number. I'm pretty sure that's the number. And I just, up until September, I would play consistently, but I didn't know what I was doing. Autoed everything, had no clue, just kind of fumbled my way through it. So I've been playing since September.
And then, so...
I like to say that, at least.
Yeah. So in that time, now you've got a good gist of the game. Now that you kind of know the mechanics with it in terms of speed's the big thing, obviously, because it's a turn-based game. Have you looked at other turn-based games and goes, now I think I know what I might be doing here? Because there's a couple others out there, which Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes came out before Strike Force, but it has so many fucking stats on it, it's ridiculous.
Nah. Lose me with that shit. No.
Yeah, I can't.
We can talk about why I will not be participating in Star Wars, Marvel, or Star Wars, whatever the hell. I call it Marvel Strike Force because my buddy also introduced me to that game at the same time. And boy, oh boy, I was cruising along. I was so excited. I love Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. But I like actual Star Wars, not this new age 2015 absolute trash of a no story having piece of crap company that Disney turned it into. So yeah, that's the problem. I'll stop there because I can go off on a big tangent there. I'm a
Oh
huge Star Wars
no,
fan.
no!
and-
Let's
and
go.
things
I'm
that. No.
like I said, I completely agree. Star Wars really fell. Well, Star Wars fell off with the movies, a few of the shows maybe, but in terms of like Mandalorian, I really enjoyed. I feel like they had a direction there where they knew where they were going and they weren't bound by dumbasses around. And then you got Ahsoka was all right, cool. I really liked Andor. However, and then there was Obi-Wan. That was great to get it, but like we are in that age of if you could bring everybody together, it'll make a shitload of money. But then you gave all these time periods, like these motherfuckers will never see each other. So there's no way to bring them all in. There's not been time travel in Star Wars, so you're not having that, well, at least on this side for it.
What?
To where they could do it.
Has there not been? Has there not been?
No, there has. It's just a big enough chunk to where they could bring it all together and tie it in with just the public. And I don't know, the writing of the movies was so like somebody needed to helm that motherfucker from 1 to 3 before they even began writing. Like somebody, here's the direction we're going, write this shit in that direction. And it felt like someone just said, fuck it, here you go, here you go, here you go, and I hope you guys come together with some shit. And you guys did. You guys came together with shit.
You mean 7, 8, 9?
Oh, my fault. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Well,
okay, just making sure.
1, 2, and 3 felt like some bullshit too. So it just
revisionist history. Denied.
just,
Absolutely not. Episodes 1 through 6 are amazing. Absolutely amazing.
No. I said 1 through 3.
Clearly,
I said 1 through 3.
1 through 3. All
4, 5,
1
and
through
6.
Amazing.
4, 5, and 6.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
But 1 through 3, 1, 2, and 3, I don't know why. Look, there's only so much. There's only so much you could do. There's like a lot they could have told where it would have made sense, but it was like, whatever. 4, 5, and 6, they were great by themselves. Cool. 7, 8, 9, I know you were trying to get that younger generation, but you lost those motherfuckers because you guys weren't consistent on the story. They didn't know where the fuck you were going. So it was like, get the fuck out of here. And
the greatest hero I've ever known in my entire lifetime, Luke Skywalker, who is not afraid of anything, as witnessed in episode 4 when immediately seen running back into danger when he realizes the stormtroopers have stormed, his aunt and uncle's farm, right? Immediately from that moment forward into episode 5, when he quits training to go fight Darth Vader because his friends are in danger. Now all of a sudden he's scared that his nephew had a bad dream? Are you kidding me, Disney? Like, this was the dumbest, most nonsensical bullshit I've ever heard, and that's just excluding the 35 years of 200 books of expanded universe that we got to read on the character development that was Luke Skywalker that I can't just unread. So thanks, Disney. And then Kathleen Kennedy has the unmitigated gall, the nerve, to come out and say, well, we didn't have a lot of source material to choose from. It's not like we could just, use something that was there that you deemed as legends and not canon. Moron! How is this billionaire so stupid? Yeah.
They didn't read. They didn't read. I mean, they didn't even have to read. They could have just watched the fucking recap of some shit about Star Wars and some of the, because there's always somebody putting up some other content of, here, I'm gonna describe this as this is what happened in the comics. Here's how it went. This is what happened in the cartoon back there. She could have had something, 5 minutes on a recap, bitch, while you were sitting on the toilet taking a shit. But no, let me just fuck up the story. I want to run it in this direction, and hopefully this goes well. And I'm sorry, but Favreau and Filoni knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing with the one little piece.
They're getting blocked.
Yeah, they're getting blocked. It's just like,
at every
why?
turn too. So it's frustrating.
I don't understand it. It was like I wasn't really hooked on the premise of the Mandalorian for like when the trailers came out. I was like, all right, cool. We'll learn about another Mandalorian, which we never really seen too many of them anyway. But then when I started reading about more and then started seeing some of the games and stuff, I'm like, okay, cool. They could at least tell us a lot more backstory to it that could make something with it. And it's just like, ooh, this is pretty cool. It seems mysterious. It seems badass. It doesn't seem too cartoonish or too like, you know, PG, but it really didn't feel like it. And it was like, boom, keep going. And they were good with it. I will agree. Season 3 just felt, I don't know. It just felt like it didn't hit somewhere. So, I don't know why it just didn't. It just didn't feel, it just felt off. And it was like, I don't really, I'm cool with, you know, wherever they're going with, you know, Grogu and shit, but it was like, something just feels wrong. Ahsoka was okay. I'm sorry, but if I got thrown into a new galaxy with a with a beautiful ship of just, hey, it still works, and I could take over motherfuckers, I don't know why I wouldn't. There's no reason why I wouldn't. I will lay down the fucking law and go down there. So, boom. No, I did not turn off the emotes because I love just seeing T-Dats dance on a pole. If you've never seen T-Dats dance on a pole, look at that emote there. He usually wears short shorts, and sometimes he shaves and he looks like a 10-year-old little boy. But it's okay. We still love him. Still do. Now, like, have you ever played any of the Star Wars games?
So, yeah, I've played a lot of the Star Wars games. My fandom didn't really end until 2015, so I played the greatest game ever created in Knights of the Old Republic. That was a fantastic game. Such a fan. I've played it a million times over. They remade it for iPad and Mac too, and like I've just played it on basically every system I could ever play it on. I wonder if I could play it on my phone. Anyway, it's a fantastic game. Yeah, that played. I'm trying to remember the names of all of them. That was obviously my favorite. I played the one that has. I'm terrible with names of things. I want to say it was like Jedi Knight and Jedi Knight 2. I haven't played any of the recent shooter games. This was a lot of stuff on older consoles, you know, PlayStation 2 and old Xbox is what I played on. The one that's got Doomsday from Smallville. I forget the actor's name, but he voiced a lot of stuff for the Clone Wars too. I'm sure, yeah, it's guys escaping me, but I remember that game. That was a lot of fun when I was younger. Yeah, that's it.
Well, we got Ruvar. We were saying that you got the name of the game wrong. It was Shadows of the Empire on 64.
No, Ruvar, you spelled Knights of the Old Republic wrong. It's K. No, the K and I messed it up. Damn it.
I did. You know what? I did like Shadows of the Empire, but I'm like, I'm not really invested in this motherfucker that's got the knockoff version of Millennium Falcon. Like, it was just weird.
Dash Rendar was terrible. Dash Rendar
okay.
was so bad. Like, the book was okay, but the game, no. I mean, Dash Rendar,
it didn't.
I'm out.
I did. I mean, you know, you got to play a Star Wars game. It was nice. It was it was decent graphics compared to, you know, Nintendo's, Super Nintendo. So it was like, okay, cool. This is a step up. But the game did have its little purpose, but it's nothing compared to Knights of the Old Republic. That was, and you know what? For a show that would be thousands of years back in the day, I would definitely like to see that as a series or something, because then you got so much shit to work with. You can go in any which direction you want. You could even invent new characters that were on the sidelines that never showed about it, and have fun with it, because it's in the fucking past. It's a long ass time ago. You got so much material to work with, and you could still bring in some of those characters where you're just like, ooh, we're about to find out. Oh, this is about to get good, and they can make it last. However, Disney just seems to sink their teeth into things sometimes, and it's like, you need to just step the fuck back and let them do what they gotta do, and guess what? Your pockets will get heavier. I don't know where this whole thing of control goes with it, but your pockets will get... I think that's the end result, right? Make money. You make money, you can make more shows.
I would think.
And then you get the you get the fan base involved in there. Everybody's like, fuck this. Guess what? We're dressing up for this motherfucker for Halloween. Boom! Selling fucking costumes, selling all kinds of shit, merchandise, but...
Lunchbox, hats, t-shirts, condoms. You sell all types of... what? You sell everything, right? All of it.
Well, I wouldn't mind being in it. I wouldn't mind being... You know what? I wouldn't mind having my face on a condom. But then again, if there was some guy fucking rich with my condom, then I'd be in... Oh, no, I don't want to think about...
I don't want to go.
Yeah, I don't want to know where my face would be.
You know?
I don't know. My face would be all over the place. Yeah, I don't really want to think about it. No.
I was just saying, like the merchandising could be so much better. You know, think of all the things you could use.
I really thought the prequels 1, 2, and 3 were gonna be like, you know, some shit out of the water where you're gonna be like, ooh, this is gonna be some good shit. And then I was like, I don't know where this.
That moment, when those doors open, that moment when those doors open and Darth Maul's standing there and you see it. Come on, I jumped out of my chair like I guess I was still young at that time, but I jumped out of my chair like I was 4 years old. It was insane.
It was a good feeling because I mean, and it's not like, and they kept him quiet too, which made him a little bit more mysterious. He really didn't say nothing, so it was like, ooh. Who is this motherfucker that he's not saying nothing? And I think, what did he say? Like 2 sentences? That was it? I think he only said like 2 lines.
I don't think he said anything. I don't
He said something to Palpatine, I think for something, asking him something. Yeah. And that was it. For the rest of the movie, this motherfucker was quiet. And then, I mean, he screamed on his way down, but he was already in half. But it didn't matter. And then if any of you do know, the motherfucker comes back. And it's like, what? Like, okay, cool. Let's give this guy another shot. And it turned out to be amazing. Got a brother, whatever, cool. He looks fucking, they look fucking scary. They could have went all over the place with it, but they said no. I don't know. They let the kid that said I see dead people fucking run the first fucking show. And then the second one was, it felt like a crying little fucking bitch baby. Because I'm like, okay, I just think this kid needs to just whack off a little bit and he'll be fine. And then, maybe it'll go in the right direction. The third one, the only reason I didn't enjoy the third one was kind of like watching the Titanic. I know what the fuck is going to happen. I just don't know how it happened. And then when it did happen, I was just like, no, this doesn't feel right. I wanted it to be a little bit more darker. I just wanted it to be like a little bit more darker.
Darker? Yeah. He slaughters the younglings. How would you want to see it?
No. That part was dark. I'm talking about the whole part where he's like, what happened to Pat? Like, okay, bro. You know you killed her. You're just blocking it out. Well, stop with that trauma bullshit. You know you did it. Okay, cool. However, they did make, him look iconic from, the suit from back then. However, he still didn't feel impactful. However, when they brought him for Obi-Wan, I was just like, that's the asshole you should have had. The dark motherfucker that just will kill anybody if you look at it. He gave no fucks. And then you're just like, wow, he's just kicking the crap out of everybody. This is great. This is amazing.
Yeah, Vader series would have been fantastic. Yeah, Vader series would have been good. A lot of people do share that sentiment too. They love to have seen Anakin as more Vader before, like pre-suit Vader, but actually Vader. So yeah, I think that would make sense. I don't think they can do it now, but I do think they could make, in the time of Obi-Wan, they could have a Vader series, and it would be wildly successful, I think. So yeah, it would be smart. It's a cash cow. They're sitting on it. Maybe they're waiting, for the next time the stock ticks down, they'll just announce that and everything will be fine. Who knows?
I think like Ruvar said, yeah, if they would have been killing kids, it would have been rated R. Yeah, it would have. I also, Big Earn, I also did like Rogue One. Rogue One felt, I think the graphics were like the CGI or the stuff that they had for the fight, for like the ship battles, that felt like it was from the older movies, and it didn't look like really bad CGI or them like doing with actual models. It felt really good. And they literally could have spanned that movie to be 3 movies if they really wanted to work it out. They could have had a trilogy for that. Yet they fucked it up in 1 fucking movie. I was just like, you really could have pushed this out further and had them go from like here to try to get to the, to try to get to Princess Leia. You could have spanned this out and made a shitload of money. But then they didn't make a shitload. They made a lot of money, but they could have expanded the characters because the characters were all dead after that. It just felt bad. Felt bad in terms of Star Wars. I didn't really.
So,
how'd you like it?
As somebody who's never seen Rogue One, they all die at the end. That's a little. I guess we're out of spoiler range, so it's fine. But wow, I didn't know that. I learned something new every day. Look at that.
You know what? I would say give it a give it a watch. I mean, it was very, very well done. Where you're just like, I wish they would have made this into a. They could have made it into a trilogy. It would have been great, but they stuck with the one, and it was still a good movie. But I feel like they could have pushed it out with if they had the same writers, they had the same team, and not throw it to somebody else and then somebody else. No, the same team working all 3 movies. I think it would have worked okay. It definitely would. How do we?
And by same
John
team,
Wick
you mean
back?
George Lucas. And by same team, you mean George Lucas.
Yeah. Whoever was running it, run with it, because it was like, wow, this was actually good writing. So it was actually it felt you felt invested in the characters because we didn't know about these motherfuckers anyway. Boom, and it was like, I really want them to just keep on going. Oh, the next movie's part 4. Oh, well, okay, cool. Really did like that space battle, but okay. And I don't know. I had hopes for Solo, and I don't know what the fuck happened there. I just don't get it. I don't know what.
I didn't see that one either. So yeah, from December 2015. Yeah, from December 2015 up until the day The Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 8 came out, I did not partake in a single bit of Star Wars at all. I basically removed it from my life. And my childhood best friend called me when that episode aired and said, hey, look, just skip ahead about 15 minutes into the movie or into the TV show. Just watch it. You have to watch. I get it, because he'd been sick of hearing me tell anybody that would listen that Star Wars was trash at that moment in time. So I would only say it like anytime anybody would ever reference anything about Star Wars. And that moment changed the rest of Star Wars future for me, because they finally got Luke right. Like, they finally got Luke right in that moment. And that made me say, okay, now I'll go rewatch The Mandalorian. I had no idea what was going on. Like, some character was like, oh, there's an X-Wing, we're saved. And I'm getting chills because, like, I see an X-Wing and I immediately think of Luke Skywalker, and this other character obviously has no idea who they are, so that character is clearly trash. But Luke Skywalker comes, saves the day. It's fantastic. If you haven't seen it, it's a great episode. I'm sorry, I think we're out of the spoiler range for that too, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, that's my story. It's my
dude.
story.
That I mean, why did you just say fuck it? I'm celibate from Star Wars. Fuck this. You are not tugging on me no more.
Yeah,
not to go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a triggering moment. It's a trigger. Like I remember it vividly. We were at a work event. Our company was celebrating. It was the holiday times, and they decided, instead of like a big fancy, everybody gets dressed up, tux, gown. We're gonna rent out a movie theater, and we're gonna show you 2 days early the Star Wars premiere for Episode 7. Right. So at the time, we were like, let's go. Everybody was so happy. We were so stoked. Nobody had any idea. It was fantastic. And then we get in there, and I'm one of the biggest Star Wars fans, nerds there is, right? I've got like the Lego Millennium Falcon hanging from my office. I got a Darth Vader cardboard cutout that somebody got me because they know I'm such a Star Wars fan. So like when our senior leadership said they were going to do this, it was like, this is awesome. Right up my alley. We all loved it. It was great. So we go there, we have a great time. The movie's about ready to start, and we're all getting excited. It's fantastic. My wife left, my brother joined me, right? And so we're watching the movie now. Now I'm kind of like forgetting I'm at work and I'm watching the movie. And then it starts. I was like, all right, this is really cool. It's a pretty great scene. If you haven't seen it, stopping the blaster bolt while there's an interrogation going on. You're kind of establishing like, oh, this kid's probably like badass. This is pretty cool. And then it just like continues along this path of like nonsensical ridiculousness that like the greatest hero in the galaxy is missing for some reason, and we don't know why, and we're not too sure. And then there's a bunch of people, and then they don't know about the Force, and they're not too sure what's going on, and all of this stuff that just culminates in a bunch of like, this isn't the story, these aren't the characters, and it's fine because it's 35 years in between, right? Supposedly. So Luke could have changed, Han could have changed, everybody could have changed, but you have to tell that story, JJ, talking to you. You can't just act like we know that they had character changes and life-changing moments based on awkward pauses and silences in there. So like, it was the worst trash bullshit I've ever seen about character development or de-development in my entire life, having no idea, leaving us all up to what happened here. And then you disrupt the laws that the universe has previously set. Like, this force is very difficult to learn, to use and manipulate and wield, right? And it's very complicated and it's hard. And the new hero of the story just like gets it for no reason. And at least they explain in episode 1, while poorly explained, and people didn't like the explanation, but at least there is one, that metachlorians are huge in this little kid, and that's why he's such a great speed racer amongst everybody else. Whereas this other one is like, well, we don't know. There's a flashback in a ship that flew away, and that's why this character has all this power. Like, it just doesn't explain anything. Like, the other one is, I could disagree with the way they explain it. Like, all right, metachlorians are stupid. All right, that's your opinion. You're allowed to have it. I don't know what to call stupid about this because they didn't tell me anything. So it's even worse. It's like we're supposed to be idiots. You've established the way the universe works now for 50 years. And all of a sudden, this person just has extreme power. Why? Why? Oh, we'll tell you in the next movie that you'll surely come watch and see. Fuck that. Never watched another one. I walked out, gave it away, almost walked out at work. My brother had to be like, you're at work. And I was... I had a pretty big team. I was a leader at the company, so I couldn't just walk out because it was a company sponsor. I would have walked out. My own money, I would have walked out and wrote a letter, sternly worded, to Disney at that time. All right.
So what I've got from that was that your job triggered, said, fuck you, you don't need to watch Star Wars no more, and you're done. Damn. I will, like I said, the last 3 movies were shittily written. I don't know. They didn't really build like, hey, we're going to tell you something immense at the end of it, which it was a big letdown because when they finally did answer some questions, you're just like, this is some bullshit. I just waited for this. Like, god damn, fuck, man, this is worse than my first time, and at least she did something. Fuck, right. God damn. But it felt like it could have been going in a positive direction within the first 10 minutes. And then 20 minutes later, you're like, I don't really feel like it's going in a very, very cool, thing here. And why did they like boast that, Mark Hamill's in the new Star Wars movie, and then we see this asshole for what? A minute 30, if that? I'm not counting him walking away because that don't really fucking count. We don't even get to talk to him. But no. He was there for a little bit, and he's just like, but you're not really saying anything about where this asshole's been, like what he's been doing. We could tell you he had a wife.
Is this my father's lightsaber? Oh, like what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm sorry.
No, that was that. This was great. It's just. I mean, okay, like Shark's out there because he already knows that I like Star Trek. I grew up with Star Trek, and I grew up with both, but I mean, 80s, 90s, there was 3 fucking Star Wars movies, and maybe a few cartoons and comics and shit. There's only so much you could talk about with that if there's no new content. Star Trek just kept coming out with more, so I just went with that more. I like any part of sci-fi, but if there's nothing, if we've talked about everything that could ever pop up within it, because we can't control it, we can do some fan shit, but whatever. I'm not gonna read some other guy's fan shit. I don't like your shit. Fuck you. Even though you're my best friend, fuck you. Fuck everything you write. But there's only so much you could talk about. Star Trek went with that way, and then boom, they announced that the prequels are coming, and those were shit, but they were okay because we kind of knew where it was going. And I was like, all right, cool. Hey, we got to see Yoda jump around and just start beat the shit out of everybody. That was a cool, amazing moment. That was great. We got to see Vader where he didn't look like he was on a VHS tape. They actually gave him a nice shiny suit and he looked fucking cool for the moment. Cool. And then 789 came out and I was just like, I don't know what happened to this. I think they just played chess and was just like, oh fuck, my bad. We were supposed to be playing checkers on this shit. My bad. This was supposed to be easy, but we made it very difficult to get to the end. And once we got to the end, I don't know where it went. Everybody's going, I don't know. I don't know. I like some of the actors in there, but like Oscar Isaac, very good actor, but he was just like thrown around for a little bit, like, ooh, fast guy. Okay, cool. We got the sense of that. I don't know what the fuck they did with Finn. That motherfucker was just there. I felt like he was just asking for handouts everywhere, and motherfuckers were just taking him in. Like, all right, just take this homeless guy, and hopefully he'll be around. And then Ray, I don't know. I think
I've still never seen 8 or 9. I still never watched 8 or 9. I read the Cliff Notes on the internet, but I never will. I can't. I just can't get behind it. So,
I mean, if you're drunk and you feel like just sitting there and just pressing, if you happen to wink and then see a little bit, it'll get you there. But once you get towards the end, you'll be like, I don't know how I got here. I really don't, because there's nothing been leading up to this in their right mind. And I was like, wow, you guys can really spoil some dumb shit that just didn't need to happen. There was, like, they messed up with certain actors, and you just want to punch it. You want to punch the people that hired these motherfuckers, because it's like, you wasted our time, you wasted their time, and I could have been watching something else. But no.
Yeah.
That's not the way it worked.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm not getting into it now. I've been down that path, and like I said, I saw 7 and walked out. I got into Mandalorian, and obviously Ahsoka, I was super excited because I thought Clone Wars and Rebels was amazing. I really did enjoy that. I thought that stuff was fantastic. So Ahsoka was, I didn't hate Ahsoka, but I didn't really like love it. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it's fine. They could have done a lot better. I'll watch season 2. I'm not going to boycott it, but again, I had high expectations and it didn't live up to them. That's for sure.
Yeah. Like, okay, so like the first the first couple of, I think it was just the fact of the hype getting in there for Ahsoka. Yes, you can ask questions, just put it in the chat and we will try. I definitely will ask, and it's like, but I can't guarantee you'll answer, or it will be the best, funniest fucking answer you'll ever get to that fucking question. So make sure it's fucking good. Make sure it's fucking good. I will say that if you did just like, if you skim through episode 9, you might see a Power Ranger. I'm just saying. I don't know from which season, but I swear to God, there was a Power Ranger in episode 9. I have no idea why, and that's all I kept. I just kept hoping for a fucking, some type of Megazord to just jump out of the fucking blue and just start fucking up everybody. But it just, I think one of these guys know who I'm talking about. But okay, let's see. I'm sorry. We jumped on to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and we jumped on to Star Wars because he left. He stopped watching Star Wars because it sucked balls. And we blame his job. We blame his job for fucking up something. No.
I blame Disney.
Oh, we blame Disney.
Only Disney.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah, sure, the job had some part, but it's Disney. It's single-handedly Kathleen Kennedy's fault. Period. Is stew food? I assume yes. I mean, you make it with meat and broth. It feels like it's food. It's not great food. I don't want to eat it constantly or maybe ever again. But it is food. It's not for me, but I wouldn't say it's not food. It has some sort of nutritional value, I would guess. You're sick. You're close to dying. If you were sick and if you were close to dying, I might, if I knew how to get the money to you and I didn't have like this condition where I forgot every email address that's ever sent to me instantly, I would definitely do that really quickly. So just send me your Venmo, Cash App, PayPal link, and we'll make that happen. How are you responding? I don't see you move your hand. So is this better? I don't know. Maybe I need to do that. I probably do that a lot. You're just kidding. If I could rework any character in the game, what would that be and why? I'm not qualified to answer that question yet. So I don't know the characters well enough to understand what is bad, like really bad, other than like a minion is real bad, Apocalypse is real good. I'm not qualified to legitimately give you a reason as to why somebody should be reworked yet. I'm not. This is why I'm in this community, and this is why I'm trying to learn. So I'll let you know maybe a year from now when I feel comfortable answering that, but definitely not. Would you take a blank live at the end of every Monday Night Raw for $52,000 US, like every night at the end of Raw? But you wouldn't get it until you complete. No, so annually, absolutely not. No, thank you. I have much better things to do with my life. That is not happening. Every week. Yeah. Oh no, I'm getting it weekly. So wait a minute. Hold on. I'm getting it. Wait. How much? What's this total sum here? Is that 52K?
It sounds like it's weekly.
52,
like it's
52K?
52K weekly. I think I would take a stink face for what? Maybe
Yeah.
a couple,
Like
50K every week?
Yeah, total. No, I'm out. I'm good. Thank you. Well, you know what? Maybe because I think I could get a lot of YouTube deals and brand deals and then become ultimately famous like a lot of those other wrestlers do. So then I'd compound that 52 into like billions, right? Like that's how that would work. So maybe I might do that. I might take it.
It's like 2.6 million, so...
Or you, what did the guy call it? You tongue do the thing, like and then all of a sudden like Rafiki jumps up, like, and people are like, what happened? And then you don't got to take that shit to the face no more. I don't know.
How did you guys reword eating ass? Who put that up? How did you guys reword eating ass? I think it was T-Dats. Was it T-Dats? Oh shit, that was hilarious because you guys reworded eating ass. You didn't want to say it. Oh my god. Yeah, it's just a pay agreement. Yep. No.
I wouldn't sell anything. Absolutely not. Any of my organs. Like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna like play the game if I got no organs? There you go.
That's there you go. Thanks, Big Earn. Thanks, Big Earn.
Yeah.
Tongue puncher, fart box. Oh fuck.
Yeah, you just kind of. Yeah, you time it up perfectly, and all of a sudden, the other. You're not doing that anymore. You're not taking. Well, maybe you are taking shit next time. I don't know, but that's it. Like you're not taking shit. I don't know. You find ways to work these things, right? And hey, look, I'm fulfilling my commitment. I'm out there. I'm in the ring every week trying to take it, but ain't nobody giving it to me. So, then you take that money and then it's a big scandal, right? Did Diamond Dave tongue punch the fart box? Is that what did that happen? We'll have to know. Did anybody get video? And like everyone's got these angles and bad cell phone cameras. We could spin this thing fantastic. In case you don't know, I'm in sales and marketing IRL. That's what I do. So, I have to admit that I think of things way too much, and not that I've ever thought about taking a Rikishi thing to the face. Yeah, I don't want to make it sound like I thought about that, but I mean, maybe I have.
Yeah, oh, well.
What's the most depraved thing you've done or willing to admit on stream? I don't know what that means. Like something I'm
well, there's
like
been I guess. A lot of our streamers, we'll do some dumb shit on stream because why not? Like, okay, these assholes got me to eat a few of the death nuts, and
what's a death nut?
Yeah, my literally Scoville level, like ghost pepper and higher fucking levels of hotness. No. I love hotness, but there's a limit that my ass could take, and I can't run to the fucking bathroom, so I'm fucked. My wife, however, eats peppers. I mean, she ate both of these death nuts like they were Tic Tacs. So I'm sitting there looking for fucking milk, and she's just like, you're a fucking pussy. So we do some dumb shit, either because of, I did that because I had a sponsored stream, so they wanted to get donations and stuff. Some of us do it because, it's an anniversary thing. We'll do a subathon or something. Some crazy shit just to get everything going. Every now and then, someone does something. Like, I think Cleaning Agent, he downed a whole thing of maple syrup. That was so painful to watch.
How is that bad?
What? I mean,
like a gallon or a quart? Like, what are we talking about?
Well, he had he had a bottle of it, but it wasn't moving as fast as maybe it should. It looked like it's been sitting on the shelf for a little bit, so that probably made it a little worse. But he still chugged the fuck out of it, and we're just like, why are you not dead? However, the next day he let us know that he was having issues. A lot of fucking issues from.
Yeah, it feels like the exit on that would be much worse than the entrance. So I get it. I get that. And tear some stuff up along the way. So I don't do that. I don't do anything like that. To be honest with you, I don't say that in any way, shape, or form I'm always on the other end of that. I walk into someone's stream and they have a subathon and they have something like, we'll eat the jelly beans. Y'all seen the jelly bean streamers do it all the time? I lose my fucking mind. I'm like, how many subs do I have to donate to get this guy to eat the entire fucking box? Just like, like that. That's literally where I'm that person. I'm on the other side. So I know, because karma's a bitch, I will never, ever do anything like that. That's like, oh, if you donate a certain amount, I'll shave my head, I'll do my eyebrow. No, someone will fucking do it to me. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm not doing it. So I live my life on the other side of that. That's like, nah, I won't do anything that I'm not willing to do. and put it out there. Not happening. Not because I'm that guy. Like I'll tell you right now, I'm that guy. Like test your luck. Put something up. Let me know you're having it. Invite me. Send me a DM. Be like, hey, we got something popping on stream tonight. Let me know, and we'll just see how far we can get that little timer up there, right? So I should send. I'll send you. Anyone who wants to know the answer, I could dig more into that off stream because I don't want to promote other streamers and different things. But if you want to see some clips and some stuff that I've done, I've got a repertoire of like, hey, this is me. You know, like a little wax on the old nipple, whoop, right on stream. Ooh, never seen a grown man cry. It's hilarious. It's just a lot of funny shit like that. I'm telling you right now. Got some clips. I'm the guy on the other side.
Let me ask Lenny's one. If you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Skyline chili, hands down. Absolutely right. My life would be 2 weeks tops, but it would be Skyline chili. That's it. Probably. It depends. Can I have the whole restaurant? If I got to go to one item, I'm going with Coney dogs. I'll go with Coney dogs. No mustard, add onion, and that's it. But that would be the thing for sure.
Favorite snack?
Favorite snack. So it's bad. I'm a potato chip person, so like a lot of different Dorito flavors, Pringles. I can't discriminate, man. I get down with some snacks. Popcorn, peanuts. Lately, I've been really trying to shed some weight here. I'm down over the last year, like roughly 70 pounds. So I've had to cut that shit out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm telling you, I could get some trouble. I mean, look, Fritos, like sour cream and onion, barbecue. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm the, you go to a party, you see all the snacks. Yeah. Oh. I'm also diabetic. So I got to be careful. I know, man. I'm telling you right now, like I could not. Oh my God. Oh man. Those never expire. Yeah.
No, it's just I tend to eat a lot, and people have said it. Like maybe sometimes you should, and I'm like, well, I eat a lot. All right, I just have that metabolism where I can, and I do, and I make sure that I still try to balance it out because I know I eat a bunch of this shit, and I could be diabetic, but I'm moving, I'm always going around. It's like, cool, let me just do this. However, you did speak, and I've never done this because I haven't opened it, mainly because my best friend, he wanted to try these with me. However, he decided to get married and move to Australia, so fuck him. However, do you know what these are?
Let's see. The beans.
Those fucking beans.
The bean boozled. There it is,
he's fucking ass. And these are the Death Nuts 3.0, and they have levels to them, and if you get to 5, you're basically just telling your asshole to just stay open, and you need a bunny right there just to blow, so that way the heat will hopefully go away eventually. But
don't ever do it.
Doesn't.
Don't ever do it. Like,
I've already.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me that you got something going on. Like, hey, don't put up a leaderboard. Don't put up a little incentive. Don't put up a goal. Don't put up a measurement.
It was a bad day. I'm trying not to do that again because that was a bad fucking day the next day. However, everybody's like, you should be good. I was like, no, motherfucker. If you could hear my stomach right now, it's making noises. I don't even know what the fuck they're going on. Oh my God. Skyline Cincinnati style chili 4-way.
Oh yeah, 4-way. 4-way. Yeah. Oh yeah, 4-way. Absolutely. So yeah. So do you know what Skyline chili is? Are you familiar?
No.
Okay, so it's a sweet style chili. It's not hot. It's a sweet style. And they put it on spaghetti. So you could Google it right now. It should be safe. I don't think anybody does anything crazy with it. But you put spaghetti down, and then you put the chili down, and then you put onion or black bean. And it depends on how many ways you want to go. Mine is a large 4-way with onion. So it's spaghetti, chili, onion, and then about 1.5 pounds of cheese, right? So the chili will really fuck your stomach up, and then the cheese will fuck your stomach up, and it's the same thing. It's kind of, you don't shoot like, cannonballs, but it's like bricks coming out of there, and it hurts real bad. Like it's, you got to put in the work. When you go to eat Skyline chili, if you don't eat it constantly, that the next day or two, you're gonna have to deal with some of that stuff. You're gonna have to learn a new language between you and your stomach. You're gonna have to figure it out, get on the right page, and see how you both handle that situation together. Because hot seat, that's the hot seat. But it's fantastic. Yeah. So I do a 4-way with onion. That's my thing. I could definitely go 4-way with onion. I like the Coney dogs. They make little miniature Coney dogs as well, in the same fashion. I mean, and literally the Coney dog, cheese. It's fantastic, and it's only really good inside the restaurant. And they only have them in certain places. Like they had them down in Florida, and then none in Georgia, and then Cincinnati is where they're huge. Like everybody in Ohio knows what that is. Apparently, that's what I've been told. So never been to Ohio, but need to get out there.
That actually sounds pretty good when you start talking about it. However, that was not the kind of four-way I was hoping the conversation would go with, but I'm glad. Well, either way, somebody's eating something in a four-way here. I mean, I do like spaghetti. I do like chili. I wouldn't mind the onions. My stomach can handle some really rough shit when you put some shit together. However, when it gets to no, I actually like all of it because I don't mind spaghetti. I don't like chili. I don't mind chili. As long as it's a decent chili. You can always tell when the chili, like the meat's been there or the beans have been there for too long and you're like, the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, how old is this shit? Because I'm not eating any more of it. I feel like it's going to come up the way it went in. So we don't need to eat this.
Well,
but
I'm told if you're a chili lover, you typically don't like Skyline chili, right? And I like chili, but I'm not a chili lover. So people are like, oh, if I like chili and I'm a chili lover and I eat this, I'll enjoy it. I typically have to caution them, like, probably not. Like, this is like the McDonald's dollar store absolute cheap version of chili is what it feels like. Like, you can tell there's meat in there, but like, is it? You know, like, it's one of those things that you're just, it's definitely not, like, I would never enter a chili contest and try to win straight up, right? It's niche of a food thing.
I mean, if it's making money and it's selling to people and, you know, nobody's dropping dead because of it, we're just going to keep fucking eating it. Oh, wait, hey, there's nothing wrong with the fucking McRib. Fuck you. I missed the goddamn McRib when it came out. I went straight there. Fuck yeah. I love, no, he doesn't have a problem with it. It's a McRib. I love the McRib. I love the fucking McRib. Every time, and I go to fucking McDonald's to go get it, and the one time they have it up in the fucking goddamn thing with their little poster, and I'm like, okay, let me get the McRib. We're out of it. How the fuck are you out of it? And you got a big ass poster in front saying you got the fucking McRib. That's just wasting my goddamn time. Now I got to go back home and find something else. Like, I don't even want a quarter pounder. I don't want none of that. I came here for the McRib. Fuck y'all. We're done. I'm out of here. Fuck it.
You know, there's people like me who, when it comes back out, you show up and you order like 15 of them bitches right away. Like, that's me. You know, I'm just saying. That's what happens. You get 15 at a clip. The next person behind you, they kind of get shit out of luck because they don't get a lot of them there, apparently. I don't know.
My wife doesn't understand my whole reasoning behind liking it, and I'm just like, I just like it. I don't know why. Maybe because I grew up poor as fuck, and we just had those little things from whatever. What is it? It was in a yellow box, and there was like 6 of them or something. And she'd buy a bunch. We'd heat them up in the oven. Can't remember what the fuck they're called. But we bought them like at the grocery store, and we'd have to share these bitches. They're basically the McRib without, you know, the bun and the fucking thing. But they came in there. Can't remember what the fuck it is. Why do you hate McRibs? What do you got against McRibs? What's wrong with it? Just take the fucking pickle off. Just take the pickle off. Just take the pickle off.
Lenny,
there
have you had
go,
an American
Encore.
McRib though? Like, have you had an American McRib, Lenny? Like, have you come to American have one here? I think it's different. I think it's different overseas, all right? They probably try to make it like with real rib meat and like real sauce and all this other stuff. You got to come to America and get a real McRib. We're not talking like, you know, real food, like there's standards to foods. I'm talking about an American McRib. Something that has no standards of passing any sort of, like, you know, anything. They just slop it on there and give it. It's delicious. It's just delicious. I've eaten it so many ways. I'm not even talking about it because nope. I gotta stop. Go ahead. I can't. We're about to get into a whole different rating class.
I'm getting hungry now, man. Now I want to start opening up these Twinkies, these Oreo. I got too much shit on this desk. I got too much shit. Here. This is what's funny. I grew up eating all this shit, like the chips, the Twinkies, the cookies, whatever. And I usually have something here. If I don't get it, my wife will get it. However, the one thing that my mom got me addicted to, which is really weird, is carrots. I can eat an entire bag of fucking carrots. And I never wondered fucking why. Yeah. Never wondered fucking why. I was just like, I love carrots. I will eat carrots. That's probably the only healthy thing you'll see me eat half the time. Unless my wife puts something on the plate and then I'm like, I'm fucked because either I eat or I starve. But then I'm like, oh, what are the benefits to carrots? Oh, eyesight. Doesn't matter what happens. I'm losing my hearing like shit. But I could read a fucking book in the small print from way the fuck over there. Yet I couldn't hear you scream from over there, but I could see you. I could see you, motherfucker. I could see how far it is, and it works out great because at night she can't see for shit. But even though they're, if you really think about it, carrots are bland. They're small and they're not really filling. They're just there. But I will knock them out on a tray. I won't eat nothing else on the fucking veggie tray. I'll eat that one fucking thing, and that's it. That's it. That's the only healthy thing. If you see me eating healthy, I'm pretty much dying. Somebody must have told me, hey, you need to switch up your diet because you're going to fucking die. And I'm like, I don't see how. Here's a good one. And I'm surprised nobody has actually brought this up yet. And I thought Ceci was going to, but no. I actually don't like ranch. The only ranch I like is Cool Ranch Doritos.
I gotta go.
I don't like ranch. Oh, shit.
No, I can't. I eat ranch with everything.
I
eat ranch with everything.
I don't know something about it. It just says no, and my wife looks at me like, you could eat it with your wings, and I'm like, I don't want it with my wings. With my hot wings, when we go out and get some hot ass wings, I ask for a cup of cheese.
Oh no.
And they're like, why?
At least you dip it with something. At least you dip it with something. My brother is a savage. Nothing on the wings. Like, not a thing. I look at him like, how do you do this? You're not human. What planet are you from? Absolutely nothing? Like, anything. Anyway, yeah. At least you do something. Cheese is fine.
No, I think
I wouldn't do it, but it's fine.
Me and my buddies, and we were basically 21 to 24. We would, and this was back when gas was like $1. So we would hightail it to the suburbs.
Gas used to be $1?
Yes, gas used to be $1.
Is anyone else old enough to remember that?
I don't remember that. Remember that?
No,
When I got out of high school, that shit was like 79 cents, motherfuckers. Y'all remember that? That would be love. Oh my God, I'd fill up my tank on $10, call it a fucking day. I mean, we all of us would hightail it to Hooters. And I think maybe just the ranch that they sold there, because they told me, they were like, this ranch tastes just a little different than what it is other places. And when I tasted it, I was like, fuck no, I'm never eating it. And I only remember that we had the cheese fries and one of the wings fell in the cheese. And I was like, well,
okay.
I'm a fat ass. I don't give a fuck. Boom. And I was like, oh God, dude, this tastes fucking good. You should probably try it. And they were like, oh shit, it's actually mixing well. It's still hot, but it's got that cheese flavor to it. And we were like, fuck it, we're going to keep ordering cheese. And we just non-stop ordered cheese every time we go somewhere. And I always get that look of like, you mean blue cheese? Bitch, did I say blue? I didn't say blue. I just said cheese. So bring the cheese that you give out with the fries sometimes, if they want cheese fries, and just put it right there. That's all you got. And you know what? Bring out 3 cups of that shit, because I'm going to order like 20 fucking wings and I'm going to eat them all. So
exactly. Using them like spoons, all right?
Pretty much. And we just got addicted to them. And it was just, we'd always go until gas started going to like 210, 220. And we're like, yeah, I don't think we need to really travel out to the suburbs anymore for fucking wings. We'll just, let's get a sandwich or something. We'll get, you know what? They got tacos right down the street. Those sound good too. Fuck that. We're going. But
you got any of them carrots? You got any more of them carrots?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, man. Even my wife was stunned by it. She's like, what the fuck do you mean you like carrots? You fucking with me? I was like, no, I really like carrots. If you give me a bag of carrots, I'll eat this fucking bag and won't even realize it. I just like carrots. My mom couldn't get me to eat anything else healthy, but she'd be like, fuck it, eat your carrots. You'll be good. I'm glad she did, because I can see shit, except for can't hear shit for nothing, which is great, because I don't want to hear them or do nothing with those motherfuckers. They can enjoy their boom. Oh, God, dude. See what happens? We talk for a little bit, and it's been fucking almost 2 hours. Ain't that a fucking trip? Yeah. It's been almost
incredible.
2 fucking hours, dude. We've
so much fun. So much fun.
My God. Okay, here, I'll let you in, because I don't think anybody's really said it yet, which is really weird. Do you know the interesting fact about my life that usually these assholes exploit to, like, the next level?
I do not know. Nope.
Okay.
I have not heard.
So, I think you've seen one of those channel points where I'm riding right through, straight across.
Yep.
Okay, so that's not an actual desk chair. So, my ass does not walk. So
Okay.
I have the legs there, and these assholes tend to fuck with me because they'll sit there and be like, dude, you're fucking it. However, you know what? I just let it go. Just said, fuck it. I'm just gonna let everybody know, see how it goes. And once I told them, like, you know, there really isn't anything you guys could say that could probably hurt my feelings. These assholes took it to another fucking level. The MSF community decided to, you know what? We're not just gonna give you a few red stars on this shit when we fucking joke with you. We're gonna put it up to 3 diamonds, and we're gonna try to go even higher. And these guys go nuts. And I know, I know I've had a few newbies come in and they'll be like, oh, I don't think you guys should be saying nothing like that. But it's more, look, you came into this stream and we're having fun. So you should probably no. I don't know where Ceci comes up with the Oompa Loompas. I have no idea what the fuck is wrong with him with Oompa Loompas. He'll put into AI some crazy ass fucking thing about a wheelchair. And then next thing you know, he's got Oompa Loompas all over it. And we're just like, the fuck are you doing? Like, where did these Oompa Loompas go? I know you're trying to have fun at my expense. Yay. But where do the Oompa Loompas come in? Like, I don't understand it. Like, do you
What's
love
the
them?
correlation there? What's the correlation there?
No idea. Nobody fucking knows. We just think that he loves Oompa Loompas. Or he's had some bad times with Oompa Loompas. Or, you know, some dwarves. And he's not really telling us. Or he's, you know, telling us about his trauma without actually telling us. But it's okay.
I got you. Yeah.
Bendy, you should know. Yeah, Bendy, come on. Well, I don't have that one. I don't have that one in this scene, but I'll show him in it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just add it here. Let me show. So that way you could see it. So these fucking assholes decided on their own fucking time at like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning that we're gonna make something for this asshole. And what are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna make a funny ass little thing that just pops up. And here we go.
Yeah, okay, I'm watching on stream. I'm a little delayed. Okay,
Yeah.
I see it. Okay.
Well, you should see it in Discord. It should be there, but...
Yeah.
I'm going, what the fuck? Like, okay, now... And hence why I'm adamant about there should be this fucking Xavier, not the asshole that walks. I want to see this Xavier so we could pick his ass up and throw him off the fucking side of Crucible just to be inclusive. That's why. We want this fucker to fly right off like everybody else. We can throw aliens, we can throw a dog, we can throw females off the side into the abyss. But if we throw one guy, if we throw one made-up guy, he's not real. He's not real. We made this fucker up. Off the side of Crucible into the abyss, somebody's gonna have a problem. Yeah, I don't understand it, but...
Was that a legitimate reason
I'm
they
okay
gave? Is that they were worried about being, you know, they were
More
worried about
than-
somebody having a problem with that?
More than likely, that's usually it. When somebody goes a little bit, you know, when obviously if somebody's going to have an issue with it. Me, however, I would definitely fight for it and go, I don't see any problem with it. Look, if they need me to character model, great. Throw me around the fucking room for a little bit. I'm perfectly fine with it. I would love to see Xavier get the shit beaten out of him, just like everybody else. There should be no exclusion there. They beat the shit of them in the cartoons, and they're on fucking Disney Plus. Why won't they do that here? That makes no sense to me. I don't see it. I don't understand it. It's just, but
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that was put out there in case one of these assholes decides to do anything or say something, which they usually do by now, and then everybody's looking like anybody that's new or that's followed you from your channel here, they'll go, I don't know why they're doing this. That seems pretty offensive. Like, no, the offensive part is that they kind of limited their joke. I think they wanted to go further. They should have. That's what they should have did. So that would have been great. But this community, and I think that's why I have a very, very big heart with this community, because they took it, but they ran with it in a fun way. They didn't run with it in, like, you know, the mocking or offensive or bigoted way or whatever. They took it and they ran with it. And the fact that these motherfuckers are staying up at 2 o'clock in the morning to make some shit like this, me uppercutting a motherfucker with a wheelchair.
I know.
How do you not say that's fucking awesome? Yes, I rolled. Yeah, they rolled with it already. They really did. They rolled with this shit. So it's just like, I don't know how I cannot love this community even more. And
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I would have been a little upset, personally, if I looked at that. But I just happen to like Professor X in the yellow hover chair so much better. So, like, why didn't they use that? I don't know. I mean, isn't that the most popular version of Professor X? I don't know. I feel like they kind of missed out. I don't know.
It's a missed opportunity for them. It's literally a missed opportunity. You could not to say that. Look, Professor X is just like everybody else. At some point in time, you wanted to beat the shit out of somebody, anybody that it could be, and Professor X, at some point in time, somebody wanted to slap the shit out of him and knock him out of that chair. Boom. That's it. Should be included like everybody else. They decided to go with the walking version because I'm guessing because an earlier game did it and some other games did it first and then made them up with it. I don't know. It just looks like it literally looks like either a big lollipop or the wrong kind of vibrator with the X right there on his helmet, which is not really the way to go. And I am pretty sure people are going to meme the fuck out of it when he shows up in game like that because they hinted towards it in the splash screen and I'm just like, no, these assholes did not just try to put the Cerebro version in here, knowing that there's my happy ass rolling around. I'm going to be very vocal on my disdain for it unless the kit is like stupid bonkers crazy. That would be the only makeup for it. You know what? Even if they end up in legal trouble, I would post it. I would tag everybody I could on every platform and be like, it's a made up character. It's not like somebody drove off and hit the guy that's trying to cross the street in a wheelchair. It's a made up character. We can do whatever the fuck we want with it. They've done whatever they want with it. The X-Men cartoons were brutal. I love the X-Men cartoons. Those were the best ones, but
it's just weird, with how inclusive people want to be. Why would you take a character with a long-standing history and then change like the history or and I know there's been different versions and all. I get all that, but you have a chance here to be inclusive to more and more. It seems strange that they would divert and go specifically into that. So it's one of those things that caught me off guard for sure. Like, why would they intentionally take it to be more exclusive? I don't get that. That's so weird.
Well, I don't want to say it's all about disability. I just wanted to beat the shit out. Well, there you go too. They brought a deaf person into the game, but then again, I mean, she could see it coming, but she could never hear it coming, huh? Well, that's her problem. There's a good question. I'd love to give your take on it. The most disrespected character in MSF: Phoenix, Doctor Strange, or Scarlet Witch?
The most disrespect. See, I feel unqualified to answer, but I'm going to answer because I can have an opinion, but it's not the most educated opinion of them all because I don't know all the comic lore and the history and how all that works. But I would say the most disrespected character. This has got to be interesting. So I don't know. Is it too basic to say Thanos? Because Thanos should have the Infinity Gauntlet and just snap away teams and, half your team gone. No, that's probably too basic of an answer to say. I would probably go. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a really good character to get to.
Here, I'll give you the quick recap in like under a minute. All three, literally are top 10 most powerful fuckers in the comics. Like, you fuck with them, they're gonna fuck you up. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. All three. Something bad is gonna happen when you fuck with them. Now, in the game, when you fuck with them, feels like you're getting hit with a wet noodle. You're just like, wow, that was wow, look at Scarlet Witch. She just went pew. Oh, wait, she's gone.
Yeah, so Scarlet Witch definitely is underpowered. Strange Heartless is mediocre at best. And like, is Phoenix even a character? I don't think Phoenix is a character, right?
Well, yeah, when Jean Grey dies, Phoenix pops up, but the stats on she hasn't been reworked in forever, so her stats are so last decade
So Phoenix, the character from like what X2 or X3 that like is the big bad that takes everybody to beat in the same way that like the movie The Apocalypse, and I'm going off the movies because that's the best version that's in my head. In the same way that Apocalypse takes everybody to beat. Like if they're on the same power level, like, and I don't even think Phoenix is in the game. It has to be Phoenix because I've at least used Scarlet Witch and I've at least used Doctor Strange begrudgingly from different times, and I've never seen Doctor Strange do anything in the movies, other than like this or this or something like that. He does something like this and he tells Tony it's like your time to shine. So I don't know. I'm not really sure. Like, so yeah, I would have to go with Phoenix then because I've at least seen like, Magneto move an entire bridge to try to stop a bunch of shit from happening, and the only person that could beat her was Wolverine, which was also very weird because he loved her. It was very strange. I felt very conflicted and emotionally traumatized after watching like Wolverine supposed to kill his love. That was very tragic. So now, yeah, I'm triggered all over again. This is rough.
Yeah, well, all three characters just suck, and
yeah,
even just knowing it from the movies, when you go, all right, they're supposed to be the big bad, but when you get into the game, you go, wow, if I do my basics, she's gone. She's dead. Like, that should not even occur. But it's just like, I want to know who does the balancing in this game to go, Doctor Strange sucks. At the most, his block chance should be like 100%. It basically should just be a Captain America block chance. Always blocking, always doing something, and then coming out with a powerful move. But, we're not even going to get into Squirrel Girl. That's a totally... That just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense anywhere. Oh, there you go. Desert Island game. What's the one game you're doing? Desert Island game. Last ever game you're playing.
Oh, the last game I ever have to... That's a great question. Man. Do I have Wi-Fi? Like, is this an online game? See, I'm
whatever game.
Whatever so game. Much in there. Are there still other people that exist in the world that I can play with online, or is it a single player? What's the qualifying questions here? Gosh. I don't know. I would assume Tetris.
I like Tetris.
I'm trying to think of like a game that, I would really enjoy, that I could get enjoyment out of playing and beating. So definitely a puzzle game of some sort, but it's very strange. It's a tough one. That's a hard question. It's a hard question. Ping pong?
Yeah, whichever, whatever type of game.
Ping pong with a table, Yeah. Can I get yeah.
I mean, whatever game you would like to play out there, and let's say, okay, cool, it is attached to other, you can still play with other people, but you can't just talk to the other people. You can't tell them you're around, you're stuck on an island. You're just playing the game. Boom, it's the last one. And Super Mario, I mean, I think it would have to be like a collection of Super Mario, because you could beat that in like a couple days, and then you'll just be sitting there just going, fuck. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do on this deserted ass island. What the fuck? Shit.
100%. Well, then I'd be playing Valheim in real life, right? You're just dropped out there trying to build your own house, trying to just keep your fire alive. Does this island have wild animals? Are they trying to kill you? I think you'd be a little preoccupied for games if you were on a, desert island, I think.
No, Survivor in real life doesn't feel like a game. It feels like Survivor. It feels like Survivor. Shit, I need to freaking make sure I got someplace to sleep. But there are a few games. You know what? I wouldn't mind playing the entire, just the trilogy, the entire trilogy for Mass Effect. That was a long one, and that would take some time, especially with the Legendary Edition. That was a beautiful series. I loved the whole story in that, and that was like, wow, I was actually invested in these motherfuckers. Goddamn. Even though
absolutely
wanted a fucking alien or two, but goddamn, wish these bitches would have came in real life. Would have loved that.
Other side.
Yeah. Would have been great. Yeah, it was Dead Space. Dead Space had a good story too. Definitely. All right. Is there any other questions you guys want to ask Dave here? You guys want to ask anything else? We're getting close to that 2 hour. Well, we're already hitting that 2 hour mark. We're gonna hit up some rapid fire questions after this. See what's happening. Okay, so here's one. If you know your family and pets are perfectly safe, what's the one thing you would save from a house fire?
I don't have prized possessions like that. I'm trying to think. Maybe some pictures of my mother, who's no longer with us. That would probably be it. But I have a lot of that stuff in the cloud as well. I don't know. I've thought about that, and I've tried to make it like, let's not have any one thing that I would ever feel like I have to run back into a building to get. But I mean, I like a lot of stuff I have down here. Obviously, I've got a lot of Brady sign stuff that's beautiful. I have replica Lombardis that I really like that were signed by the folks at the O2 team and the 2020 team. So there's some like cool memorabilia that I have. I've got 8 of 9 Power 9 beta, if for anybody who knows Magic the Gathering, that I would probably run back in, that probably needs to go to a safe deposit box, not be in my house. Yeah, there's some stuff there that like maybe, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Not really a ton of stuff. I don't, yeah, it's tough.
Top 3
maybe it's 7 of
bucket
9
list
Power 9?
things.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't have a bucket list. I really don't. Because I don't think about it. I don't ever want to think about the end, right? Like I never think about that. So I would like to go visit many places outside the US. I always thought I would not want to travel, and I always thought like seeing it on a 4K 8K screen was good enough. But really, in the past 2 years, I've said, you know what? Like, maybe I'll get out there and see it. I don't know. I might regret it, but that's definitely one. I would love to bowl on TV for money one day. I'm so far removed from that goal in my life that I had when I was younger, but it is still something that I would. If I could figure a way to do it, I would. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. That's about it. Probably things that are unattainable. A lot of things that are unattainable. So, good question.
Like a happy wife?
No, I've managed that.
Like 100% all the time happy wife.
Oh no. No.
Yeah, unattainable.
You can't write that down. You can't
Unattainable.
write that down. Yeah, no way.
Unfucking attainable.
No, I managed that for like at least an hour of last year, I think, at least. You know?
I think I maybe got 30 minutes of her being happy for a little bit, and then that just look of like, I'm going to kill you or murder you while you're sleeping. Well, if it happens, it happens. Cool. Hopefully you can pay the bills.
So you speak wife too. I get it.
Yes, I speak. I will do whatever the fuck I want. Hopefully you're still here when I do it. Hopefully. Praying.
Basically.
One pry. Oh, favorite MSF streamer? That's a nice question.
I don't know. I don't have favorites. I don't like playing favorites. I really don't, unless your name's Tom Brady. So if Tom Brady starts streaming this game, that would be my favorite Marvel Strike Force streamer. I will tell you that Ambassador Al got me into the community. Like that was the first streamer that I watched for more than a couple minutes. Not that I bounced around a bunch, but that was the first streamer I saw. And I said, hey, we can do that. We can take a look at it. And everything he was doing made sense to me at the time. So I'm still trying to learn. And a lot of people are streaming over top of each other. So I don't think I have pure blown favorites. I'll have one that I won't watch. I went into that guy's stream and the person told me to fuck off and I was a dipshit and everything else. So I won't go back into that person's stream ever again. But that's it.
Ooh. Okay. Well.
I'm not trying to start no drama. I'm not trying to start.
Oh no! We never start drama here. We just laugh at it and just move the fuck on because we ain't got time for that shit. We got too much drama dealing with the game. The game gives us too much drama, and then we're like, fuck, man, I really don't got no more energy to go deal with your ass. So we'll leave that alone.
Literally.
All right. Is there? Yeah, there's a few out there that have made their names for being dumbasses and just assholes. But hey, it is what it is. Is there any other questions you guys want to ask? How many years you've been wearing glasses?
You just try to find out how old I am. 80% of my life. No, so I will be 42 this year. So 32, 34. I don't know. A long time. As long as I can remember.
Damn. Yeah. I don't duck anybody, obviously, because I can't, fucking crouch down. So fuck off. You're ducking me because you can walk away, you asshole. But bring it on. Bring your alliance on, man. We've been waiting for you and Nemesis. But you guys just keep on strolling off into the abyss. I don't know where you guys are going. We're right here. We're right here. What's up, Gangsta KT? What's happening, man? When's the full beard coming? And who would you are you asking, like, who would he cosplay as in the game? That'd be an interesting one. That'd be an interesting
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I thought I had a beard. I don't have a beard? What?
No, it's good.
Is that a slight jab at my little beard?
No,
I don't grow it long that way.
Yeah, there's
a
a couple others that are like fucking just long, and you're just like, God damn,
No.
Is there a squirrel up in that bitch? Like, there could be something there. It's like,
the only reason this is here is because of Happy Wife. That's it. I would get rid of all this if I could. This is as short as I can go to keep my wife happy, and I would get rid of it. I hate it. It's itchy. I get food stuck in it. It's awful.
Yes, he knows the fucking problem. I told her, fuck it. She was just like, no, grow it long. And I was like, no, motherfucker, it itches like right here at the wrong time. Like, I'm driving. I don't need to be like, fuck, this is itching. Like, no, I don't like it. However, it does have some positive benefits of being a flavor saver. So, sometimes that's a good fucking thing. But if she likes the beard, I try to give it to her every now and then. But then it's like, unless you're going to sit here and shave it and not cut my face, it's probably going to disappear. Just saying. It's just going to go a little bit. Ooh, here's one. This is a redundant question, and it's been a joke for quite a while, but it's hilarious just to ask. Do you prefer big O titties or tig O bitties?
You know, that's a great question, and I've only been asked this question 763,000 times in my life, and I'd have to say the answer is obviously tig O bitties.
Oh yes.
As a founding member of the BTC, or what we used to call when I was 15 years old, the Big Titty Committee, we printed cards and everything. It was fantastic. I can tell you that tig O bitties is a copyrighted term that we did not have authorization to use.
That was, you know what? I heard of that club, and I believe we were trying to mail in to get signups for that. That would have been.
It was very exclusive.
It was very exclusive. Although there were some of the girls in the neighborhood they thought they were part of that committee, and you were like, yeah, no. You could try that padded shit. It's not happening here.
They used a different measurement system. Like here in America, we don't use the metric system. They were on the metric system. I get it. We had to explain that there's a conversion, right? There's a whole process you have to go through. You got to sign off on things. We understand. It's ridiculous that everybody thinks that they can use their own system. Like, come on. What are we doing?
Jesus, dude, you are fucking amazing, dude. I love the way you roll it. It's just fucking hilarious. All right, is there any other questions you guys want to ask? Because then we're gonna hit the rapid fire questions, and we're gonna hit up with the rest of the hot seat. Knock this out, because god damn, you just, like I said, you blink and wow, another half an hour gone by. Yep. This is awesome.
This has been fun.
This is pretty good, man. Oh man, dude. The honest answer from the get-go, if he just wants help in the game, which we've never heard that before. Usually our egos punch us in the throat, and we want to have some fun with it. And I'm not afraid to say it. Yeah, I don't mind streaming, but I like the game too, so I figured, fuck it, I might as well play. And if there's some people that want to watch along the way, great. If they don't, okay, cool. But I'm going to try to have some fun with the game somewhere around here, because it's like, man, I do enjoy the game. I'd like to learn more, and there's always obviously stuff I'd like to learn more about in it. However, there's always somebody that's got some other, either they're out of the box thinking, they think this way, they find another way, and I don't mind learning it from anybody. If someone would love to travel USA, what places would you recommend?
That is an interesting question. It depends on what you're into. So I have a feeling there's probably really good scenic places out there. Like in Washington State, if you're into outdoors and hiking, is probably, there's a list of things that I can't give you because I don't know, but that would be fantastic. For me, as a sports lover, I would want to hit up the big sports stadiums. Like I would go to Wrigley Field, personally in Chicago, and do everything in Chicago, in and around Chicago as a longtime Cubs fan. I've only been one time, and it was like -10 degrees. It was so bad.
I mean,
but
it's
that's
still
what I don't
that
know,
way right now.
you know?
What the fuck, man? It's well, I mean,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, I
30
know.
something right now, but it's still,
Yeah.
it's. When did you come to see Wrigley?
was,
I'll let you know the
uh,
difference.
January of 2010. January 2010. I was I flew into Indy and I drove up. I was there for work, but I had extra time, so I drove up and I didn't do anything. I just got ahead enough to get I got a brat off the side, and then I had to really basically drive back to the hotel. So
Yeah,
it was it was miserable. But I had to see it. I had to see Wrigley with my own eyes.
Oh yeah,
I grew
yeah.
up a
I mean,
Cubs
looking
fan,
at it, it's
You know.
great. They did fix it up a little bit because they did expand it a bit because they got a decent amount, for making some money for the World Series, whatever. However, the amount of drunken motherfuckers has increased exponentially. So trying to get around there and do some stuff is just like, whoa. Now, if you go towards downtown, obviously that's pricey. Fuck that place. But then once you get away from there, you run the chance of getting shot. So it's either drunk people waste too much money or get shot, or just keep on the fucking 94 and get the fuck out of Chicago, because there's really not much. I mean, you get the best experience just driving on the expressway and be like, look, there's at least only a 5% chance we might get fucking shot at on the expressway. Once you get off of it,
Only
that
5.
increases bad. Yeah, only 5. People have been
5.
stopped and robbed on the fucking expressway, which is fucking nuts, but it has happened in Chicago. So I would say just keep on driving and just be like, you know what? It's cool. We'll get tacos and hot dog later. Fuck that. Let's just keep on going. Bucket. Boom. Yeah, we did ask them fly. We did. Yeah, you could drive down Lakeshore Drive. However, I would recommend it during the day. Preferably on a Sunday at like 10:30 a.m. when a majority of, I want to say, the hood is in church begging for mercy, and then 12 o'clock they're pretty much out. So get your drive in and then get the fuck right back on the Skyway and get the fuck out. I'm not being scared. I can drive through there. I got no problem driving through there. It's just I don't want anything bad to happen to Dave. Like, I would do my research if I came towards him. I'd be like, hey, where the fuck am I not supposed to go? Like, my dumb ass don't know. I would like to know. I don't want to end up there because, hey, one, I can't run the fuck away, so I'm screwed. I do not want that to happen. I want to be able to just fucking, boom, I'm out of there. And I'd be caring for probably 2 females. Definitely don't want my daughter fucking seeing some of this shit. I want to just skirt. So, Chicago is it has its high points, and then it has one of the worst shooting records in the fucking country. And you know
That's
what?
very true. That's very true.
Every year we just say, fuck it, hold my beer. We'll figure out where to go. Figure out if we can't beat that this year, which is fucked up. Oy.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's totally fair.
But any other places you'd
saw
like to
some
go?
other questions. I mean, man, it's funny. Like Rockefeller Center at New York was one of the funnest times I ever had. And I did not try ice skating, but that was a fantastic time. There's certain times and places. I'm not a big traveler or places thing, so I'm probably not the best person to ask about that type of stuff. I'm very, very basic. Like if I get a vacation, I'm cool just going over to Orlando, Florida for the parks down there. I really enjoy those. I had my bachelor party at Universal, so I'm not very adventurous when it comes to that type of stuff.
Oh wait, my bad. When you said down there, I was thinking, oh, is he about to say fucking Disney? No, he said Universal. My bad. Hit me for a second because it took me for a second. I was going, this motherfucker really go to Epcot Center and just have his fucking bachelor party? Like, why the fuck would you have a bachelor party? Oh, it's at Universal. Totally different spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally different spot. Universal is pretty.
But still, it was very
nice.
nerdy. It was a very, very nerdy thing, and we absolutely did not go to any sort of adult entertainment place afterwards. That was not part of the repertoire. We didn't do that.
Yeah, I'm not the. I don't know. I just don't like. I'm not that. Not a fan of strip clubs. I don't like it. Never really liked it. I'm interactive. If I touch you, if you touch me, I better be able to touch you. If that's not happening, I don't know why I'm here. There's no reason for this shit. I could
It's
just
very
watch.
fair.
I could watch these bitches
Yeah.
on fuck. I could watch these bitches on fucking Pornhub or whatever. Nah, fuck that. I'm good.
Did you see that TV? That thing's fucking 8K. I don't need.
Damn right. See titties in AK. I don't need to see this shit. And they smell like ass. Fuck that. Nope. I'm good. I'm good.
Smell like a
Nope.
fart, a tongue punched fart box.
I am in Chicago Green. I'm floating all around everywhere. So I'm closer towards the south suburbs. That's where I'm close towards it. And it's a little quieter. However, every now and then, you think it's the train, hitting something, but no, it's a gunshot. Could be a gunshot or two. But it's a lot quieter where I'm at now. I needed to get away. My daughter didn't need to live in that part, and she needed to be a little safer a little bit, but I just want to... I definitely miss being closer towards the greased out food. The greased out food is the shit. I miss being able to just be like, goddamn, I can go over there right now and order a whole bunch of shit. DoorDash ain't delivering where I used to live. They'd be like, no, fuck you. It ain't happening. No, bro, it ain't happening.
No tip big enough for that. Nope.
No. Do you guys have some places around you where you're just like, I know you guys are traveling here, but you guys shouldn't go that way?
I'm not familiar with them, unfortunately. I moved to Georgia 7 years ago for work, and I never got really integrated and really understanding where it's at. From what I get, I'm on the north side of Atlanta. I believe if you go to anywhere really on the south side of Atlanta, doesn't matter, southeast, southwest, that's where you might run into some gangs and some more violence and things like that. So I don't know. I know when we first moved here, we moved to one of the towns that was very upscale. We were told it's very, very upscale, right? It's going to be great. And it should have been for the price that we're at. But we were there for 6 months. We heard multiple gunshots. There was constantly in the apartment complex we're in, people were getting their cars put on blocks. So, and across, like literally, I opened my blinds. There's a road, and then on the other side, they were putting up $1 million apartments, starting in the millions of dollars. And I don't understand how they were going to sell those for $1 million when our apartment complex, 100 feet away, we're dealing with this type of stuff. So, I would say really, it's the closer you get to Atlanta, it can be a little rough. But Atlanta, like during the day. I used to work down in Midtown Atlanta. It was awesome. I mean, you're talking about the food and people. You never heard anything like that during the day. So the stories I heard were all really a little bit further south of Atlanta. But I haven't experienced it, so I don't know. I didn't go down there to check it out. I wasn't like, I wonder what that's like. I just didn't go down there when people said, hey, that there's a lot of violence down there. So
sounds like Chicago. They're trying to gentrify the shit out the place, and you're going, no, motherfuckers still get shot there. I don't know how this is happening, but they're still going to put it there, and then be like, somebody's going to buy it. I'm like, well, then somebody rich is about to get fucking shot. But hey, whatever. If y'all want to test your luck, you go right ahead.
Yeah.
You do that. All right. It's been a good chunk of time, Dave. This has been hilariously fun. What I like to do right at the end is give you 10 rapid fire questions, so that way when any of the community sees you next, they can go ahead and just laugh at your happy ass for the answers you choose. No reasoning behind it. Just say the first thing that pops off your head with these questions. Whatever you want to do, whether it's Marvel or MSF related, but they kind of go in both. But you go ahead and answer how you choose. So we'll start with this one. Which is your favorite moon bitch? Moon Dragon, Moon Stone, or Moon Knight?
Moon Knight.
Which is your favorite fire fucker? Pyro, Human Torch, Sunfire, Firestar, or one of the Ghost Riders?
Robbie. Has to be Robbie.
Robbie's a fucking beast. Motherfucker don't know when to stop. Dorm or Doom?
Doom.
Ooh. Okay. Nova or Quicksilver?
Quicksilver. I don't even have fucking Nova. Fucking gatekeeping ass Scopely.
They do know how to make you wait. They're Jesus Christ, man. Fuck. Which is the best pool? Gwenpool, Deadpool, or Deathpool?
Deathpool.
I'm not gonna name all of them because there's too many of these motherfuckers, but you get the gist of it. Which is your best Spidey?
None. Maybe Spider Weaver. Maybe Spidey Weaver. Can I call Weaver a Spidey?
Weavy? Yeah, Spidey Weavy. Yeah,
Weavy.
Spidey
Weavy.
Spidey Weavy. All right. Oh shit. Which is your which you think is the best opening taunter? Absorbing Man, Red Guardian, Drax, or Zugs?
Opening taunter thing. I just think of a tank in World of Warcraft. Taunter. Absorbing Man. Has to be Absorbing Man because my guy's 2 diamonds.
Oh. He actually might
I'm
last.
lucky, right?
Yeah, you're lucky for that
right?
one. He might last a little bit. Best Thor. OG Thor, Infinity Thor, or Mighty Thor?
OG Thor because you said OG in front of it.
Oh, well, that works. Who's got the best ping? We got AA, Black Bolt, Deathpool, Kestrel, or Gambit?
I don't know. It depends on where they are and how they're located at the server. Ping?
Basically, they're passive popping off.
Oh, like the attack thing that pops back?
Yeah, the attack that pops up. Yeah.
Very sorry. Very sorry for not understanding the question.
No. You began streaming to get help with the game, and that's perfectly fine. That's what the community pushed it at.
I'm going to say Kestrel because I didn't even know Kestrel did that. That's why. I had no idea
Kestrel
Kestrel
is a fucking beast. They just keep her relevant like all the time. All right.
I know she's great, but I didn't know she did that. I had no idea.
She just as long as you hit somebody with defense down, she's snapping the fuck off. And sometimes it might be super fast where you don't even see it. You just see something happened and you're like, the fuck just how the fuck are they in the red now? Like, oh, she just snapped off because whoever you hit with defense down, she's pinging on to whoever's got the least health. And then poof, you're done. All right. Big one here, if you have seen them, but there are some cool finishing animations in the game if you get them low enough to health, and then boom, someone snaps off. But usually these ones hit a little more because you're like, wow, that felt good to watch. That just felt good because they're all fucking dead. So which one has the best finishing animation? We got Dorm with the hand where he comes up and he just grabs everybody down and they're all dead. Hela with the spikes that come up from the ground. There is something rewarding about the Icarus 2-tap. When you see Icarus hit that and somebody dies, you're like, oh, all these motherfuckers are about to go. They're about to go. Oh, it feels good. Our community dubbed it the Kang Bang, where you do get to Kang's ult and just wipe them all out and be like, doesn't matter if they got revived, they're not coming back. Or the Thanos snap. Boom.
I've never seen the Thanos snap. I've never seen it, really.
No,
I need to figure that out. Yeah, I need to figure that out.
All you literally have to do is make sure all the enemies on the opposing side are within almost dying, somewhere between red and they could possibly be yellow, depending how big fucking what's it called, Thanos is. You could literally just look at them, go boom, and they just snap the fuck away. The funny part of it was Scopely didn't tell anybody this was in the game. You just saw motherfuckers doing it, and everybody's like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like, wait, he snapped! Holy shit! We were expecting him to do what he did before, was throw a planet, but we weren't expecting him to actually do the freaking gauntlet one and snap somebody. We were like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! This is definitely
that
amazing."
is awesome. So I will say Icarus because I've seen that and I love it. It's fantastic. It just gives me a little extra juice in the willies right there. But this snap thing, I have to watch it. I have to see it. So yeah, I reserve the right to change my answer.
We could definitely do it. Damn, I'd have to pull up the game. I usually don't have it. Don't show them.
I will tell you one that caught me off guard yesterday that you didn't mention. And that was Black Cat walking up to somebody and kicking the person right in the nuts.
Oh, yes. That one is actually quite funny.
I laughed. I'm still laughing internally about that. I had no idea that was a thing. It was fantastic.
Yeah, that when she does that, it was just, I mean, and some of them they don't tell you right off the bat, but then with a lot of the envoys, you get first crack at it, and they could show some of the footage, and if something does get on there where we go, holy shit, they usually let us see it, and we're like, wow, that's actually cool animation for this person. It works out great. But kind of like with US Agent, a lot of his animations should have been pushed for Captain America, but they're not. It was like, wow, you guys waited a little too long to do that. So now we got to deal with US Agent, who nobody wants to use. But hey, it is what it is. It really is what it is. But I think, you know what? When you play the game next, if you you actually don't even need all 5. You don't need all 5 Black Order to do it anymore. You just need Black Order and one other you just need Thanos and one other person, and you'll be good to go to get them empowered. I would say just do it in Blitz or whatever. If you could probably do it in War Practice with a really, really low team. Just get them all low, and then just push them. Just make sure you got the Thanos ult, and you'll just sit there and you'll be like, fuck, I need a napkin. That was great. That was fucking great. That was fucking amazing. Fantastic. Wow, they're all gone. They're all gone. But Dave, man, this has been a fucking amazing experience, dude. This was hilariously awesome, man. Cannot say anything bad about it. This was fun as hell. Your unique take on certain activities, certain games, certain movies have definitely been pushed out there, man. Oh yes, please. When you do the Thanos snap, once you know you're gonna do it, put 1x so you see it exactly, and he'll just make sure the audio's up too, because it's like boom, up and going. With Twitch, what is your schedule, my guy? What schedule?
That's it. Yeah. Good call out. So typically Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. roughly. I'll go over Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, typically Monday through Thursday, because that's when Crucible and War is happening. And it kind of changes up with football season. I'll do some more streaming on the weekends on a different channel, just about football. But yeah, Marvel Strike Force, I'm doing Monday through Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it just depends. I've gone till 11 o'clock, but typically that 7 to 9 windows is where I'm at. Love to have a more consistent schedule. I'm working on it. I know that's important, and I need to do it. So yeah, I will be absolutely very consistent about it going forward, at least until football season starts, because then I don't know what I'm going to do with Thursday Night Football. We'll see.
Yeah, and basically link is in the chat, man. Go up to him now, hit a follow, that way you know exactly when he's pushing on there. Boom, fuck the Lions. I don't even like the Bears. Fuck the Bears. They just suck. They fucking suck. Watching them is like watching fucking like some guy with autism try to swat a fly. It's bad. I just don't like watching them, man. They just fucking suck. I will pick any other team that's winning.
Caleb, he's turning around. Yeah, Caleb Williams, he's the savior. He's the savior. Kal-El's coming. You'll be fine.
I'll see a savior when they have a winning season. They have a winning season. They actually make it into the playoffs. Then I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna tune in a little bit more. You going fucking 8-8? You kiss my ass. And then when it's below that, nope. I don't think so. I don't think that's happening.
Fair enough. Totally. Fair.
But Dave, man, it has been a blast having you on. I'm so glad I reached out and said hi and said, hey, man, you want to jump on here? Because this has been a blast with you, man. Besides that, is there anything else you want to let chat know about anything big coming up or any other streams besides that? Just check you out on the stream.
Yeah. Just catch up. If you want to teach me how to do things more correctly. I was told I've been using a website this entire time, Marvel Church, and I get told that it is incredibly inaccurate. It did fail me yesterday very badly. Thought I was going to lose Crucible because of it. But yeah, I would love better advice than what I can get there. That'd be great. But yeah, that's all. I'm selfishly saying, come tell me what to do, because I'm tired of losing.
Okay, so I can go both ways with it. Marvel Church is good for a certain point, but they do have some accurate stuff, and then they do have stuff that don't work. But it's really dependent on your own roster. You got to kind of adjust the strategies everywhere for your own roster, because it makes a big difference if you're not close to what my recommendation would be for a certain team.
if the team doesn't meet the TCP or you don't got T4s pushed into them. And then it's like, well, you're definitely not going to do it because you don't have certain stuff geared up. But that's for any channel. But usually Church is pretty much okay with it. Nobody's going to be 100%, but there's a lot of people out there on YouTube that can do some, that can at least show some good some tips and tricks and some hacks out there that are actually accurate and not like, here you go. If you don't got this maxed out freaking Gambit, then you're fucked. But everything else, boom. But I'll be right back, chat. Me and Dave are gonna talk for a second, but I'll be right back. OG Diamond Dave. Thank you for coming on, man. You were a blast, man. Thank you. Dude, you are amazing. Yeah. We're definitely have you on here for round 2, and we're definitely gonna push that. Maybe I can convince you to watch half of maybe episode 8, and I mean maybe not even half, maybe like a quarter, and then we can just roast the shit out of it together. We can just roast the fuck out.
I don't even know if I'm comfortable giving them another view on their whatever they have streaming service. I don't know. I can't.
Oh fuck it, we can watch it on a free website. Fuck that. I'll give you a link to a free website that don't give them nothing.
I don't even know if I want to give the free website credit. That's just episode 8. I don't know. That's gonna be tough. That'll be a tough sell. Be a tough sell. I don't know about roasting. Tough sell. I don't know. I vowed to never put my eyes on that content. Never.
Oof. All right, man.
We'll find out. We'll see.
Yep.
We'll talk.
I'll be right back, Twitch. I'm gonna start up the game and I'll be right back. So if you see a blank screen and I'm muted, I'm just talking to Dave for a second. That's all I'm fucking doing. That's all I'm really doing. But I'll be right back with y'all. Thank you, Dave, for jumping on, man. This is the hot seat. Oh, Zero Cool and OG Diamond Dave rolling out, man. We're just gonna have some just gonna have a quick chat and we'll be right the hell back. Laters. I know no volume. I was talking to Dave for a second, just letting him bloom, you know? I don't know if movie night will come, but, you know, he's very adamant about not watching that shit, because he's just like, fuck Star Wars and that stupid ass movie 8, 9, so he doesn't want to do anything with it, but maybe I can convince him, but then again, it's okay if he doesn't. We could still bash those motherfuckers anyway. But, you know what? He was fun. He was energetic. It was great because it was just the fact that he could feed. I was dying laughing half the time, man. I was just fucking dying when he was going off on rants. I was just like, oh my god, this is fucking lazy. I could watch with no volume, no screen. Let me just y'all watch it. I wouldn't call it a watch party. It wouldn't even be that. It would just be like, ugh. It was just so bad. It was just so inconsistent. It was like, oh shit. Gears and Rich on, yeah, I don't know, man. Rich on Ships has pretty much set the bar, man.
He set the bar and then he pushed the bar in his asshole a little bit higher so it'll go higher. So I don't know how much higher we can go. Here you go, Dave. Hey, Dave, here you go. Check this out. Let's go pick a decent team that won't fuck me over right away. Yeah, let's see. Oh shit, I hit Sim, dumbass. You see my post? Not yet. Hold on, let me go check it out. I don't want to beat those guys right away. Apocalypse will kill me. Let's go with these guys. That was an awesome time. That was so much fun. I was literally dying laughing. Whenever the camera was just focused on him and he's just ranting off, I was dying. I just couldn't. Oh my god. You forgot to vote the last 2 days? Go vote for one of them so you get some free shit. Just some free shit. We're gonna try to go as simply as possible. Hopefully we don't kill all of them right away. So that way they don't die. Yeah, don't kill Thanos. What the fuck? Kind of the guy that doesn't need to die. That'd be fucked up if they kill Thanos. They're gonna kill Thanos. Well, that just ended the fucking thing showing fucking the snap. Get the fuck out of here. I know, it was some good job. That was great. That was a great fucking job. Yeah, Doctor Strange. I should have used Doctor Strange. Fuck it. I should have used him. That was hilarious. That was awesome. Let's try this again with these cloning fucks. Oh. Wow. 3 fucking points. 3 points. 3 points, Ruvar. That's fucked up. Let's see if we can try this again. Fucking thing better work. Fuck it, we're just going all in. Yeah. And we'll flip that shit. Bleep. 3 points, and you could have moved up. They went for the head. Now, obviously, they did. I didn't. They went straight for the head. Well, that sounds really good right now. I really don't want any more carrots. I want a Twinkie. Okay, this cocksucker's gonna clone somebody, which is him. That's fine. Snipe! Oh, there you go. Okay, he's gonna die. Well, we're stuck on you, so blah. Let's slow you down too. Corvus will hit. Gonna steal a bunch of fucking health. Cloning boy is gone. Who are you blinding? Oh, not good to blind Corvus, man. I like Corvus. Fucking snaps nerds, man. And suck the life out of everybody, just like every wife out there. Boom, there you go. Ah, they're not dying yet. Nope. I'll wait till the next turn. Go. 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 I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it will. She's not dying enough. Let's see. Nope, she's not dying. She got too much health. How much health does she have? Just the both of them. They have a slither of health. They had a slither of health and they both would have snapped away. You gotta be kidding me. That sucked. That sucked monkey balls. See, now they should have challenges like that. Get that finishing animation to go off and you could get some cores or something. But no, they don't want you to do that here. Fuck that, I want to get it. There we go. Go with her, boom. What's up, up dog? Oh, fuck that, no Valley in the face today. No valley in the face. Big Earn, man, we got to figure out a place to go to for some dinner or something, some fucking beers. There we go. Go. Boom.
I'm looking at chat for Mr. Wolf.
Maybe Hulk. Okay.
Come on. There we go. Screw you. Screw you, Bree. It snaps. I know, right? If he does it, I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm just gonna kill him. Fuck it. He's still there. Alright. We gotta work these two fools down. Yep. It depends, man. I mean, it depends on where you're at. I'm far south. If you get done, would you mind rating? As always, X still streaming? Oh! I didn't even know he was streaming. Here, let's go after you. Oh, shit. Oh, he's dead. But we get... All right, here we go. Here we go. We can do it. If this doesn't snap away, we just say, fuck this, and call it a day. That's what we do. However, we won't. Because it's going to work. Because she needs to die. Here we go. Bye-bye. Oh. It's okay. I don't need to snap her shit or her ass away because Brie Larson never had an ass. All right. Oof. Finally, we could just go back to figuring out what the fuck to do with the rest of the time. That was good. Boom. He left. Damn. I'm gonna kick his ass. Yeah, he's probably got to do some stuff, man. It's fine. It's cool. Hey, we got the snap. That's all that matters, damn it. That's all that matters. What's up, kitty? Sorry, it's a Twinkie. You can't have this. I just want to know why the fuck you knocked over my Gatorades, you asshole. You've seen I was streaming. I'm not gonna play. Lazy ass. All right. Where's everybody at? Who's at level 96 yet? Who's actually at level 96? Did somebody get to level 96 yet? Trying to clip it, but I can't. That was pretty fucking sick. It feels great when you're just like, boom, gone. 5K? What the fuck? What did you buy? What rank are you? Nowhere close? Ooh, there we go. Oop. Alright, we can now go spend some energy. I'm gonna spend it on shit we need. Like, we need to get Venom to 18. Not even halfway there. I told you, once we knew that it was coming, I just kept saving and spending freaking everything. Just saving, just 50s, 100s, boom. I only did a few 100s every day. I never did like 200s. It was only 100s or something. Go ahead, man. Have a good night, man. You're rank 440? Holy shit. But I'm waiting on 60k-ish compensation. Oh, I'm only gonna get like I think I only did like 1 or 2 nodes right off the bat, and then I had to do work, and then I saw the messages come in like, no wait, it's bugged. They're only doing 2. They're only giving you 2 credits per campaign energy, not 6. And I was like, oh, glad my boss gave me some shit to do. Okay. You want to die? Get off that. Nah, you ain't going up on the bar. Eat shit. I might be out. I can't do nothing the 9th anyway, because I actually have to go into the office, which sucks. I don't normally go in on Fridays, but they told us it's mandatory because the big boss wants to see everybody. And I was like, fucking why? I don't care about them. Why do you guys care about them? You guys really don't care about them, so whatever. Okay. Do what you gotta do. We still got Void Knight to push up too, so that's gonna be a lot. Has anybody built the symbiotes yet and tried it with Void Knight, Carnage, and Venom in the raids? Do they make it easier? Do they make it fun? Because I only have... I talked to Nemesis with his fucking Void Knight, and it's fucking ridiculous. And it feels quicker. I mean, Void Knight's not a bad character. Void Knight's amazing. It's just now that I could build him up right now. Scroll Hive Mind is okay. I mean, here's this. I just got to build him up to... Oh, there we go. Boom. I use Photon for Node 1, Nova for Node 2, and sometimes Red Hulk for Node 3. Wait, so what is like your whole lineup that you use for him then? You said Photon. So we've got Void at 17, Venom at 18, but Carnage at 15. All right, well, I got Void here, and I got him at 16. But look how many of these I got. Yeah, I actually like Rebirth Skull just in one. The second one is a little, 3 Sims Scroll. Oh yeah, 3 Sims Scroll. My bad. Dude, I'm fucking floating here. Even though I had enough food, I'm still bleh. Oh, did we get anything for that chick? Nope. Nothing. Still trying. G16 for Void, 17 Carnage, 18 Venom. Yeah, I'm at 16 and 5. I think I'm still at 15 for Carnage. Wherever the fuck he's at. Yeah. There, let's push him. Boom. I don't know. I wish there was a way to speed them up a little more. From like 30 alien spores. Where the fuck did you get these alien spores? Where are you getting these alien spores, and why haven't you shared this technique with the rest of the community? Because the rest of the community could use these alien spores, damn it. How many alien spores does everybody have? I have 40, what, 45? I have 45. Look at it, 45. How the fuck did you get 30? It took forever just to get like 4. Hey. Store refresh? Man, I refresh a store and I get palladium. 6? Ooh, shit. See, I got 1. That was it. Oh, look. We got some of these where... Oh, that's for Lizard. Hell yeah. Let's go with Lizard. Fuck that. We definitely got to get you. Definitely got to get you because we need catalysts. You have 88. Have you built up any of your symbiotes yet, Green? Or are you just like waving at them, telling them hi? The 50 core refresh? Fuck it, I should. I do got a lot of credits here. Can't G18 Venom. Right? Because you need more spores. Fuck it. Let's go. Boom. Alright, so we'll get Rescue up there. Nah, fuck the gold store. I mean, I could do the gold store too, because guaranteed in normal store? Oh, really? Okay, let me get that. Let me get some vibrators. So basically, I have to spend 50 cores to get the spores? How does that balance out? That doesn't feel... Did anybody do the math on this shit? That doesn't sound like it would be profitable. So for 150 cores, I get 3 alien spores. Hold on. Oh yeah, 100 cores, my fault. 100 cores. Because you can only do it twice. There it is. Boom! Sledge coming in hot. Okay. Okay. So
I said it was going to be like a relaxing holiday.
I must have skipped this shit and just didn't give a fuck because I probably saw the date and I was like, yeah, I don't really care. It's too far away. So, all right. I guess that makes somewhat sense. 100 cores and 375k. Okay, I'll grab you. I'll grab you. Not like we don't got gold. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Oh. Oh, nothing there. Blah. All right, we got the gold orbs. Fuck them. Here's that ally support orb. One of them. Well, I could use these. I need more of those. To beef up bio. Let's see if we get spores out of here. I doubt it. I doubt we get spores out of here. It'll probably be none. Just say it's none. Look, no spores. Gonna milk the crap out of everything for it. That's messed up. Oh, I gotta get that experience. Let's get the experience. Get the experience. So hold on in case they buff them. Wait, what do you mean hold on to what in case they buff who? Oh. I don't know if that... Usually they don't buff them. Usually they bring out a new orb so you're fucked from hoarding. I guess they buffed the orange raid orbs? Did they? Does anybody know if they buffed them? I thought they weren't. Kill shot. You can get gold out of there. Wait, why am I even saying that out loud? We've got 2 G17s and Venom at 18. I actually did like Venom. Watching him in Crucible for a second or two. Because he was faster. He took 2 turns in a row and I was like, holy shit, this slow bastard used to do nothing. You get off his ult and you're like, well, that's the best Tom Hardy could do. Because he's not doing any fucking better. Oh, we got enough for MILF. I don't even know where my arena is. I haven't... Wow, I'm at 24. Holy shit. I should probably pay attention to that. What's up, Dave? We're just fucking around. There we go, there we go. Boom, boom. Now, has anybody jumped on the whole Palworld thing and want to tell me what's up with it? Just wondering. Rello was trying to explain it to me the other day, and I was like, we need to talk more if my wife wasn't screaming at me. So, like, I hear it's freaking hilarious to play. It's the dark side of Pokemon. I mean, nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't mind killing some motherfuckers. Oh, I never did 18 on this one. This is where we're trying not to use what's it called, right? I don't have enough from personal experience yet. Yeah, I'm hoping. All right, let's go through this. All right, we're just gonna use. Yeah, I was thinking Superior 6 or, you know, our buddies, but yeah, let me just use Superior 6 and see what happens. Come on, come on, and come on, and time to roll. Pokemon with guns, and you could traffic people. I think he's mad because he never really had those figures in his life that gave him purpose, besides telling him that he was a pain in the ass. So, X-Man, what's happening? What's going on, man? Yes! Friend here, friend here. Oh, we still got it on one. Alright, Superior 6 should be able to handle this, hopefully. %, extra speed and you go first before Goblin? And here goes Gobby to mess things up. Oh, somebody wants to punch me in the face. Well, ah. Damn. We'll stop dorming. We're just doing the gold, the last T18 of gold rush. Let's have some fun with Lizard. Bam, 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 bam. They got the revives, but whatever. Let's bring in the Shocker. If we can keep Dormy from going, that would be better. But here, have fun. There, God, they need more stars on them. Here we go. Boom. Boom. You tried to blind somebody. Gone. I wish we could have got rid of Korg, but guess not. Korg still didn't die. If I made, yeah, have you made it to 96? Okay, there we go. Gobby's firing back. Oh, they're getting Slayer down. Oh, he's gone. They haven't said exactly who Red Goblin's gonna counter yet. More than likely, it'll probably be SD, but Red Goblin needs to be fast. Don't get me wrong, Void Knight and Venom seem fast, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem fast everywhere. I'm hoping that they could be fast everywhere. Alright, Doc Ock, slap everybody, there we go. We got the doggy back, we got Beta. Let's see if we can hit that. Yep, flipped it, cool. Alright, MILF is going to be a problem, but whatever. Boom. Let's try to cut her neck like it's going to happen. Oh, I should have targeted Beta for the ISO attack. Well, let's see if we can put a vulnerable on her too. Nope. There's one on Granny Goodness back there. Oh, they brought back Korg. Great. Okay, Korg, go away. Oh, wow, he's still alive. What the hell? Thought he was supposed to die. Let's hit him twice. Boom, hit him again. Yes, I'm married to one. All right, we're gonna go after MILF next before she starts doing MILF things. We don't need that. Oh, all right, flipped it. Cool. Disrupt is great. Let's go. Crossbones is just chilling over there with like I gotta revive, but I'm not doing nothing. Like you're not. Ah, cool. MILF didn't really heal herself up too much because she was already healed. So boom. Let's go again. Boom. Can Lizard go? There, she's going. Who's going next? All right, let's go again. Hit her twice. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Boom. All right, hold on. Let's go here. Boom. That extra Korg has to die. He needs to die. Jesus Christ. Throw a bigger rock. Add a bigger rock. Now he's going to go do something. Is he? No? No? Oh, ain't that some fun shit. We can't target MILF and she's about to go. I think she's going to... Oh, she did her basic. That's fine. All right. Lizard again. Hit everybody. Will somebody kill the dog? Here we go. Let's slow all them down. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Beta left. He went home. And now we gotta mess with a Wong. There we go. All right. Let's stop you too. You gotta... Nope. Oh, cool. Thank you. All right. We're stuck on them now. Boom. He doesn't have a vulnerable, so we're fucked. Let's flip that garbage. There we go. Comes MILF trying to suck the life out of everybody. And let's get some of those regens. Let's get rid of you. I don't like you. Go. There you go. Now. There you go. Oh, and I got rid of Lizard. Oh, man. Now there's an Affinity Thor. And that he's gonna suck. Go, go, go. And MILF still didn't die. Ooh. Go, die. Thank you. Oh, I should have targeted Wong. Would have hit twice there. Hit him. Go. Oh, I should have went after Taskmaster. I think Taskmaster's about to pop. And then Nova drops. Oh, Taskmaster died. Goodbye. Why won't the Wong die? There you go. Nope. Nova's gotta stay slowed. Reduce that turn meter, bro. Go. Boom. Oh, he resisted it. Okay. Go. Alright, they're about to fuck somebody. Oh, they messed up Green Goblin. Alright, screw it. Slow them down then. Screw it. They don't need to go. Can we... He needs a vulnerable. There he goes. Oh, shit. We're dead. Oh, Doc Ock is still there. Cool. Do I bring in Shocker and get some regens, or do I do that? All right, man. You know what? Just send me a message on Discord. We'll work it out, man. We gotta start talking about it because it's gonna get warm eventually. All right, we'll bring in some regens and a Shocker. Maybe that'll help too. Yeah, maybe he'll go again. Oh, good. We don't need to. Oh, he didn't get blocked. Ain't that some shit? There you go. Stop them both. There you go. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Reduce. Even if it's a little bit. I don't care. We're going right after him. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Boom. Come on. Yeah, hit him twice. Boom, boom. Hit him again. Hit him again. Shocker, go kill somebody. Yeah, screw you, Thor. Come on, come on. Nope, nope, nope. Die. One more time. Bam, there you go. Okay, Superior 6 in for the T18. I got 1 star. I don't care. I still beat it. I feel happy. But there's some things that could have been done differently there, so that way we win. But whatever. Fine. A decent one. Not bad. It's not like a huge hack, but hey, whatever. I'll have to do it a couple more times, but la-di-da. Superior 6 needs to be built because they're really good in CC and everywhere else. So think about it. All right. Well, no, I could not. It was slapping me in the face. Finish it? I mean, do we finish it like you finish things? Only thing you finished is being fucking Thanos.
Blue, yellow, pink.
It's like you can never get enough of that. You can never get enough of Tuco. Never could. Yeah, I might as well. Screw it. Go with you, and I'll go with you. Go have some fun. The Tuco one. I just want to know who the guy that actually did that. I would love to shake his hand and be like, dude, you literally spent some time putting that together. And Better Call Saul was just better. It just kept continuing the universe better, and I wish they would have kept going with it, but yeah. Mysterio is the king. Mysterio is a beast. He's literally a beast. I'm so glad I built him. I thought I wasn't going to, but I was like, might as well. Look at him just drop. That's some fun. Boom. Slowed. Boom. Boom. Have fun. Better Call Saul was really good. It really was. It was a nice way to see how all the stuff began, and it was like, wow, this is some crazy shit. Some crazy stuff they came up with to see how this goes. Like, all right, cool. I could deal with this. I don't know about y'all, but Mike was the shit. Mike was amazing. Never seen either? Oh my god, dude. Definitely worth a watch over a day where it's just you're not leaving. Watch Breaking Bad. The first season is only like 8 episodes and they're not too long, so it's good. It's some good television, man. They'll get you going. Yeah, he was really good for that role. Just mysterious and like, wait, he does what? Boom! There we go. Slow everybody down twice. Good. Meow. Meow. There we go. What? What? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. 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 You could never read it. Yeah, you didn't know what to expect from him. He would always do some crazy shit.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription
hit everybody.
is more cowbell.
Okay, so with Breaking Bad, it's slow at first. It's literally slow at first. And then right about the 6th episode is where it really hits because you finally got the backstory. And when you get that backstory and we finally hit that, it just fucking skyrockets. Fuck you, pants. It literally it just goes phew. Yeah. It does just like me getting the hell out of Way of Valley's ass. It fucking goes, and then you're like, oh my god, I should have watched this earlier. Does anybody want to say it for me? Does anybody want to say it for me? Fuck you up, dog! Thanks. Yeah. I feel the love, man. I feel the love. I really do. Really do. No show should take it as this. Well, that's your preferences, but that's all the shit that we had to watch, so hey, and it was still goddamn good, so it don't need to grab your attention. That's basically, you just want the nut to happen right away and you'll feel good, so it's called patience. Learn it. It's not a bad show. No, if you watch Breaking Bad first, it'll hit harder for Better Call Saul because they don't really, it's not really like it's in the same universe, but it's not like directly everything that happened before. Well, it's happened before it, but it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's just Breaking Bad first and then Better Call Saul. Let's see if we can knock this guy out. Come on, Beta, you gotta die. You could. I think it hits harder because you've seen the stuff in Breaking Bad, and then that shit happens and you're like, oh. Neither of us liked it.
Well, maybe you guys like to. I mean, did you guys like Missy Elliott, 1 Minute Man? Oh, come on, man. Is that Wong? Wong's being an asshole? Yeah, so, well... Technically... Yeah, Breaking Bad first, so you know who Saul is and what he's about, and then you go with the other way. What's wrong? What? Meow? Damn! Okay, they're gone. Meow? Meow? You're a pain in the ass, bro. How about you go pick up all those Gatorades you dropped? No? Well, fuck you too. Here we go. Alright, can we kill that MILF? We gotta kill that MILF. Oh, fuck, Nova dropped. Alright, Nova dropped. We're not gonna be able to do it. Fuck, I did that asshole dropped a bunch of Gatorades. He needs to go over there and pick that shit up. Gone. Go after MILF. Go after MILF. Boom. There we go. Oh, she's trying. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. We still got that fat Wong over there on the side. Boom. Oh, Wong is about to go? Oh, hell no. No, you ain't. I don't care if you're blind or not. Oh, you're not gonna go again. Ah. There you go. And slap you both. Boom. Here we go. Boom. Nova's gonna be a pain in the ass. I know he is. Boom. Alright, he's got defense. Oh, he's got offense down. That's good. That one's gone. I should. Yeah, he's fine. Doesn't matter. Come on. Doesn't matter. Wouldn't mind reliving that. Go. Boom. He's slowed. Slow him down again. And he's got trauma. Great. Damn it, J-Cap. And Mysterio's back in the house. Let's go. Boom. Let's go. Boom. Auto this shit. Come on. Boom. There we go. Will somebody kill Nova already? Come on, Gabe. Boom. I don't know. There's something about Mysterio and Vulture that just says, this works. This works. I really like them. Like, they're great. I really, really like them. They're amazing. All right. Hey, look, I beat it just for Sassy. Just for Sassy. You know, gotta make those big babies hippie. Alright, I'll take that. Boom. I used Sinister Six, but I used Craven there and Gabi, but I used Vulture and Mysterio. And I lost Mysterio at some point, and then Mysterio came back again. So definitely worth playing with. He's fun. No meow nothing, bro. You're annoying me. You're pissing me off. No, you dropped all that stuff. Go pick it up. Stop being a douchebag. Pick up the stuff you dropped. Why not? Go pick up the stuff you dropped. All right. All right. So, Updog. Is he still streaming? He is. Boom. All right, crazy. It's going on 4 hours. Stream will crash. Yeah, I gotta get to bed, man. I got some shit I gotta get. So, shit I gotta get, shit I gotta do. You know, shits I got to do. But it was fun. Hey, man, we got 2-1 in Crucible. That's great. How'd everybody do in Crucible? Everybody do okay? Everybody all right with that? What's happening with it? Three and 0. Fuck, man. Obviously, I need to do better. Shit. Obviously, I need to do fucking better. Damn. Well, I mean, we got 2 more weeks of this, and then they drop us down. So let's be happy. I'm gonna switch up my defense to the juicy defense and see how that works. See how I can wreck everybody fast, because I need it. You messed up on one? I messed up. I didn't. Superior 6 caught me off guard. They were just freaking stupid, even when I mirrored it, so it didn't work out right. I didn't follow it exactly how I was supposed to, so it was like, No, I'm not. I'm in Diamond 3. I dropped down to Diamond 3. I'm gonna get back up to Masters. My goal is to get back up to Masters and find Nemesis and kick his ass. Sticky did it. The cripple could do it. So we're gonna figure it out. But it is about that goddamn time. Boom. All right. Almost, you sexy bastard, you. Hey, thank you for the sub, man. We've been on here for almost 4 hours, man. Dude, it's been a long night. What's happening, man? How you been? Thank you for the sub, man. We gotta get you something up there for. Well, you'll be in the opening. Yeah, man. We've been on for about 3.5 hours, man. We had the hot seat. It was great. Kingslayer, what's happening, man? I'm gonna hit you up about tomorrow. I have a small issue-ish, and I think we can work it out, but I have a small issue-ish. It's my fucking job. 4 more hours? Yeah, and then I get no hours of sleep, and then these lights don't stay on. So I want to make sure that happens. And I think I want to go, I think I want to use the Flavor Saver. Yeah, great. Hey, man, welcome. Be on tomorrow. We do some fun stuff here. We got a lot more channel points, a lot more stuff to do. We'll definitely have the wheel on tomorrow as well. The wheel will be here for my destruction. So if you guys are going. Yeah, man, it's my job, man. They're pissing me off, and I just want to punch them in the throat, but I can't do that, so I'll figure it out with you. I'll hit you up, man. But it has been a wonderful stream. Oh, look, OG Diamond Dave, dude. You are amazing, dude. You make me fucking... Oh, dude, I was going to die laughing on some of those, man. I was going to die. Great on a wheel asset. Well, we'll have the wheel back tomorrow for sure. Both of them, so you guys could fuck up my day. But we're going to go raid... what's his name here? His name is X... I don't even know how to pronounce it. How do you pronounce it? Like, I don't know how to pronounce it. Like, X-I-T? Yes, there it is. All right, we're gonna go have some fun with him. He's he just started streaming, so I'm probably gonna reach out to him and ask him what the fuck, what's gonna happen, you know? See if he wants to come in a hot seat too. Well, he's in chat some of the times too, so he plays the game. He actually plays the game. He's not like a brand new. He's a brand new streamer, but he's not new to the game. But I'll be on tomorrow for the blog post. We'll go over that. We'll do CC Fatality. So if you have any Cosmic Crucible victories or defeats, or any from your opponent, go ahead, send them into Discord, and we'll highlight them. Me and Ruvar will go over them, and we'll be looking at the top 5 to who you should be building for the weekend. So I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a fun goddamn night. Hopefully everybody has a beautiful night, and build up those CC teams, because yeah, CC is gonna get a lot different, man. A lot different.